Hello, hello. Dang, the whole gang is coming together for fucking real. I mean, it's a Thursday. I feel like people are more likely to come in on a Thursday. I feel like everybody works Tuesday night, but then like they don't on Thursday. I have no idea. Hello, Peep. Hello, Rex. Hello, Music Change. Hello, Christy. I believe Yo popped in as well. Hello, any lurkers that are here. My name is Starla, and today we've got the Thursday stream going on. And I got the hi Cass, hi, and I got the fucking video out. Oh my god, I got the video out. You guys have no idea how happy I am that the video is out. I always get into like this mellow period where like if it's the last week of editing the video and I know that I could be done it at like any point in time, but I'm still like the finish line is in sight, but I still have to run kind of thing, right? And I get into this mellow stage where like people have been waiting. Thank you so much, Cass. I appreciate it. I'm glad that you like it. But like people have been waiting. People are like getting, you know, patient in the Discord server. You know, like it's a quiet period. It's not that people Skunga, thank you. Hello, Skunga. Just I can't even read chat. Get out of the way. Get out of the way so I can read it. Just passing by to say hi and congrats on the new video. Thank you, Skunga, for the Oh, you threw. Why did it play twice? Thank you for the resub to Excalibur. Can't say unfortunately. Well, I mean, this is just a hard word to say. Can't stay since I'm at work, but I hope you all have an amazing stream. Thank you so much for the gifted sub to Cal. Really appreciate it. It definitely helps out, you know. Get that payout goal going once again for February. No, but for real. Near the end, it's not that people become less inactive. That's not what I'm trying to say. Maybe this is just because I'm working so hard, like, all the time when I'm in this period. But the last week, or, like, the last 4 days before a video comes out, there's this quiet period in my community where, like, the same 3 people are talking, and streams also get a little bit quiet, and it's like, it might just be me, but there's, like, this waiting period only. I hope you enjoyed the little throne grift. I have the notification here on my activity feed, but I just opened up Twitch. I haven't seen what you got. I do have your thing that you got me up here. I should probably grab that. Because while I was working on the 13 video, maybe I should have, like, put this on or something. But Skunga got me this, which is, Lightning's necklace that she wears, I think. Either she wears this all throughout the game, I'm pretty sure. Let me show that a little bit better. He got me that. He bought me that from my throne. Should I put this on? I can put it on. You're not gonna be able to see it though. That's actually sick as fuck. Yeah, it's pretty cool. I've been trying to find a way to like show it off. I thought that you'd be able to see it from there, but I don't think you can. Very cool. Here, I'll put it on. Why not? You're not gonna be able to see it, but just know that I'm wearing it in spirit. Domo, water time. Oh my god, Domo's actually here for a Starla live stream. Well, if I put it there, you can you can kind of see it. I can act as like a tie. Yeah, no, so like before I upload a video, there's this like quiet waiting period where it feels like it's like the way a theater gets a little quiet as the pre-rolls start ending at a theater. It's kind of like that, where like everybody's ready for the video to be done and I'm not. Antissi, hell yeah, hello Bunk, and I'm not ready for it to be out yet. Like, the movie hasn't started, but now is the point where everybody gets quiet. Anticipation. That's basically what it is. And so, like, those last 4 days, where I'm just like, I'm ready for it to be done, I'm ready for it to be over, and I still have, like, a little bit left to do, and then something goes wrong, which makes the progress take longer, and it's like, oh my god, I just want this video to be out. And so I get into the state of like, is anybody gonna watch it? Like, I don't doubt my skill or anything, but I just get like, this video took so fucking long to get out. Is anybody even gonna be here? Like, that's why I was, when I checked the video progress initially, let me drink my water. when I checked the video progress initially, and it took like 12 hours to get to 300 views, I was like, oh, okay. I was kind of... Hello? Dude? Headphones? Get out of my chair, please? Thank you. Okay. I was kind of worried. Because it took like 12 hours to get to 300 views. And I like made a little offhanded comment in the Discord, and then I felt bad and was like, hey, you know what? You know, I shouldn't say that, because a lot of people I know are like messaging me and going like, hey, the video was really good. Like, even my dad texted me this morning to be like, hey, I saw that you uploaded. That's really good. You know? And so I felt a little bit bad for being like, oh, it's at 300 views. That's great. But then I wake up and it's at like 1.1. And that's what brings me back up. It's like I've replanted. It's like I watered plants. Like, you guys watered me. And releasing the video watered me. That's kind of how it feels. And so now I'm back in the high of like, I got a video out. I got like a week where I can just relax and not necessarily like be at my computer 24/7. You know, I'm gonna have things to talk about in the stream. You guys can ask me questions about like the editing process and all of that. I can talk about like some of the comments, because the comments have been making me laugh. Like, a lot of the hate comments have been making me go like, did you even watch it? Did you even? Because I don't think you did. Or I'm getting critiqued on my JonTron knowledge, weirdly enough. Like, in my video, I mentioned his firework cover, and someone in the comments goes, actually, his firework cover was 10 years ago. And actually, he only started his career 15 years ago. And I said, actually, no. His Dino City video was released 15 years ago. And he did his cover of Firework in that video before he did the official cover a couple years later. Like 5 or 6 years later. So, actually, unfortunately, I've been cursed to have knowledge on YouTubers that may not be the best, personally wise, but wrong-o. I've also noticed that, like, the way that I wanted Darkla to be interpreted might have backfired. And I'm hoping that maybe it's just, like, something that I have to improve when I do my 13.2 video. How do I explain to someone that doesn't want to hear it the fact that I have feelings, and that lately they haven't been what they should be? How do I explain to someone that doesn't want to hear it that I have feelings and that lately they haven't been what they should be? I feel like I'm a car that cosmetically I'm perfect. My car engine is fine, but my onboard computer's fried, so I can't run at full capacity. So wait, Rex, what are you asking? How do I explain to someone that doesn't want to hear it that I have feelings? And then lately, so like, how do you explain to like someone that you know that you've been feeling different? Is that what you mean? Cause like, hold on, sorry, it's my meds. My meds are hitting me. Let me take a shot of my Sonic Diet Coke, and let me think about this for a second. If there's someone in there, if you have someone in your life that won't listen to you, they're not your friend. First of all, I have spent way too long trying to get friends of mine to listen to me and to see where I'm coming from. And the truth is, regardless of how much you think you guys get along, regardless of the kind of chemistry that you have, if they're not listening to you, they're not your friend. I have had some great friendships, but if there's ever been a problem and they won't listen to me, it's worse than friends, it's my family. Is it someone you live with? Is it like a your mom's not listening to you kind of thing? My parents? See, that's hard, because I went a very unconventional way of getting my parents to listen. Both of them. Like, I mean, I don't know. Me and my dad have been kind of cool. he's very stubborn, I'm very stubborn, and we have different ways of like going about things. And I didn't always agree with my mom, but me and my mom were able to hash things out in a rather, not uncouth, unconventional way. Yeah, I mean, God, it sounds like I would need, I don't know if I can give advice on that, because it sounds like I would need more details on, like, the context of your situation, and, like, what the thing is. Maybe go into the Discord, and go into, like, stream chat, and give some details there, and then I might be able to help out and give some advice after stream. I don't want you to pour out a bunch of sensitive info here in the Discord chat, but I would like to be able to help in some regard if I can. But anyways, yeah, like, some people about Darkla have been like, oh, it's, you know, the trope of the evil version says all the wrong shit is getting old. We should have left this in 2010. I saw 2 different comments talking about that, and it makes me, it's interesting because I thought I had deliberately written Darkla to not be that. Like, yeah, it did start out with, like, Darkla shows up, you know, after I'm getting all sucked in with this hate and with this darkness. She gets forced out of me, and then she shows up, and I'm the one thinking clearly, and she's the one criticizing, right? But I made sure that, like, Darkla isn't meant to be, like, the evil version of me that hates and that is evil and says the wrong shit. She's meant to be the other side of a conversation. What the fuck is going on with my hair there? That is what she is. She is the other half of the conversation. She is the kind of people that I've had conversations with 13 about. With about 13. She's very much like, you know, that's why sometimes she'll be a little asshole, and then other times she'll actually be like, oh, you know what, maybe I just remember it differently. Everything that Darkla says is either real criticism that I've seen, or part of a real conversation I've had in real life. Even the one where she says, like, oh, they're not making fun of Final Fantasy VII? That came from my ex. Like, that came from my ex. I dated someone that was a huge Final Fantasy VII fanboy, like your run-of-the-mill stereotypical Final Fantasy VII. Oops, sorry, Twilight. Final Fantasy VII is the only good Final Fantasy game kind of person. I think that was like my first boyfriend too. And so when I was trying to get him to play the other Final Fantasy games, we played 10, he thought it was okay. We played 10-2, he hated it. And then when we got to 13, when the start of the game played, he was like laughing. Like he was laughing at it, and he was like, oh, they're just trying to get you to like this game by making fun of Final Fantasy VII. Like they're copying Final Fantasy VII to get you to like their game. And I remember having to be like, I don't think that's how that works. I don't think a gaming company would steal from or make fun about, like, an old game that is arguably, according to most, their magnum opus. Like, that was ridiculous. So that's a real criticism. Darkla saying, like, oh, they're not making fun of Final Fantasy VII? And me replying with, that would be a really stupid thing to do as a gaming company, was an actual conversation I had. The whole, like, did you even play the game? And then Darkla says, I played that game the day it came out. How dare you make assumptions? You know what that's from? A pro-Jared interaction. I'm not even kidding. That is a real interaction I had with pro-Jared on Twitter, where he was continuously criticizing Final Fantasy XIII. And I, a nobody at the time, replied to his tweet implying that it sounds like he didn't beat the game based on his criticism, and he verbatim replied with, I beat the game the day it came out. How dare you make assumptions about me? That is where that comes from. I deliberately made sure that everything Darkla said was real and genuine criticism, and I just find that fascinating. That people are like, oh, she's saying unconventional shit. Like, no, she's saying things in conversations that I've accurately had. You know, like, it's I didn't want Darkla to... if she comes off that way initially, that's fine, because the initial pitch of having Darkla in there was to make fun of that old genre of having your evil self come in and be an asshole. Like, that was the beginning gimmick. But by the end, and as I was writing it, and as I was filming it, I decided to make it more of a commentary on, like, online discussions, and how, like, you know, how that can go. How it can go from, like, that's not how I remember it, or how it can go from, like, you know, you actually convince them of your point, but they still don't agree. Like, at the end of it, Darkla is still like, no, I don't know, I don't see how this is your favorite. After all of that explaining I do, even though Darkla listens to me a little bit, she still, like, doesn't get it. Like, she listened, but it just still doesn't click for her. And I have comments like that in my video. I have comments in my video of people saying, like, hey, you know, I can see that you're very passionate about this game. I still don't fucking like it. But you know what? Da-da-da-da-da. So, like, it's just... I hope it doesn't become a massive misconception that Darkla is just, like, a cheap ripoff of that old thing, because she really isn't. That's how I did not want her to come off that way entirely. I mean, the name is so funny. How can anyone be upset about it? Well, like, the Darkla is kind of just... Darkla... I didn't actually name her in the video on purpose, because I want the I just say Darkla because that's the joke, is that she is the evil version of me, even though realistically she's, like, not, but that's just kind of the joke. That's the way she's meant to be perceived, like, as a first impression. But I make sure not to name her. Like, in the video, I never turn to her and I never say, like, oh, Darkla, or even when I say, who are you, she says, it doesn't matter who I am. So, the only people that are calling her Darkla is me. Did this just come off the chain? That's interesting. Let me take this off. How did that happen? Where even is this chain? There it is. Yeah, it just, like, popped right off. It's okay. I can put it back on. But I'm very happy that it's out. Last time I checked, it is doing better than the Wind Waker video. And it has passed... What happened exactly? Oh, I think I see. I can fix this after stream. Yeah, no. I'm very happy that it's out. Why is my phone not off? It should be off. And it's doing better than the Wind Waker video. My intention was, I figured there was going to be a bit of a view drop. I figured that it was going to be a bit of a slowdown. I just kind of wanted it to be better. Hi, Ed! I just kind of... Want me to blow bubbles for the cats? I can do that. I kind of just wanted it to do good, and I would have been happy. I'm low-key rewatching Lost. Oh, I've been rewatching Lost a little bit slowly lately with a buddy of mine that hasn't seen it before. And I'm trying to get them to watch it more, because they seem into it. Because we're still at season 1. We stopped at, like, season 1, episode 8. Get it, Twilight. Get it, girl. Come a little more in the camera. Come over here. Twilight. Yeah, there she is. What's going on, Ham? Welcome in, welcome in. You want me to drink water? I can drink water. I got water. But yeah, my intention was, like, I just wanted to get to 1,000 views by the first week, which is why I was nervous when it took 12 hours to get to 300 views, because normally the pace I've noticed is I'm on good time if I'm getting about 100 views an hour the first 2 days. Like, if I can get to, like, 500 views within the first day, I'm usually in a good pace to make that goal. Because it usually does work out. I don't know, okay, is that what you want? Do you want me to call you by your full legal name on stream? Like, is that... I'm used to just seeing Ham because that's what it says. So yeah, I was initially really nervous, and then I wake up. The video was great, by the way. The goat hooks once again. It sounds like I'm getting a lot of people interested in the game in the comments too, which makes me really happy. That's exactly why I didn't want to spoil all of the shit in the 13 video. That's exactly why. Because why is Amazon calling me? That's fake. I'm not expecting a delivery. I'm not expecting it. I don't know where they're calling me. There you go. Why are they calling me? I have to wait for that to go to voicemail. But no, I'm glad you like it. I'm glad that people... I've been getting a lot of comments, surprisingly, of people being like, you know what? I'm actually gonna go check this out now. And that's really exciting. I'd love for a change. Why are they trying to call me? What am I expecting? Now I gotta check. I don't want to look at my phone. I'm not looking. I mean, I'm not gonna trip. It kind of sounds like you're already tripping. It kind of sounds like you've already fallen. It kind of sounds like I already heard the whoop 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 whoop. You know, like you fell on your head and you got the bunnies flying around you in the stars, and not just me. That's kind of what it sounds like. But I'm glad that people like the video. I am very happy that it's out. I'm very happy that it's done. I'm very happy that I don't need to think about this game for like a couple extra months. Will the 13.2 video be out this year? Maybe. I know what my March video is going to be. And it seems like it's going to be a controversial video, but hear me out, okay? This caused a bit of a stir. This caused a bit of a conundrum. This caused a little bit of a cream and mushroom soup documentation discussion, okay? Like, this caused... Shout out to that one dude who called you really hot in the comments of that Shrek video. Someone did that in the Final Fantasy video. Someone said, oh my god, this goddess is... like, perfect. She can literally do no wrong. And I'm like, am I getting Tumblr fangirls and fanboys already? And not one of you has made a fucking fan cam of me yet? I requested that in the summer for my birthday and I didn't get it. Just say, I'm kidding. Anyways, the people love it. I really do appreciate it. A snafu? Exactly. Wait till the edits. I want the edit. Cass, you have no idea. I have begged for literally months for a fan cam of me. It's either has to be me to the beginning of Maneater by Nelly Furtado, like that one, right? Like the beginning beat from the beginning of Maneater. It has to be that. But if you do a fan cam of Darkla, it has to be the beginning of Abracadabra or the instrumental of Abracadabra by Lady Gaga, okay? That's what it, like, I'm making a I don't need money. I don't need fame. I don't need, a job. I don't need flowers. I don't need the power. I want a fan cam of Starla to the beginning beat of Maneater by Nelly Furtado, or a fan cam of Darkla to the instrumental of Abracadabra by Lady Gaga. Don't pay someone, it needs to be by the heart. But what I'm trying to say is that there was a bit of a kerfuffle when I dropped the video, because I did get a comment about how I made 3 consecutive references to JonTron in my video, and it is very obvious, at least to me, that there are some people in this community that don't like John because of the shit that he did, okay? And hear me out. That's what my next video's on. I'm not fucking with you. I saw a video a couple months ago on someone analyzing Boy in a Band's old videos. Not Boy in a Band's controversy, like, completely unbiased, went back to his channel and looked over his content and essentially presented, like, you know what, back in the day, Boy in the Band actually did drop a couple bangers. Like, this song is objectively good. It's a shame he talked to minors, right? And it got me curious, so I looked up, like, JonTron analysis video. Not one person has talked about just his content. Anytime anybody has made a video on John, they have mentioned the controversy, because it's, like, the only thing that matters now. But if we can objectively look at people like Boy in a Band's content and have an actual discussion around what he used to put out during, like, his prime and where the downfall happened, I feel like we can do that with creators like John. That's where the idea came from. So my next video, and I'll tell y'all right now, I don't know how much I'll talk about it in the future, so this is your scoop. I'm making a video called, Was JonTron Ever Funny? That's what my next video is, because I want to do a commentary on, like, where you can start versus where you can end up, completely ignoring the controversy. I might make a one-handed comment about it because I feel like ignoring it, if I ignore it, I'm gonna get shit on. But like, it's a commentary on how your content and how you as a person can change in an online space, because John's content has changed so much over the years. He hasn't uploaded since like what? Since like, I think, when was his last video? Like, it's fucking 7-8 months ago. Let me just look it up. If you Google right now, was JonTron ever funny? Nothing about that pops up. Let me see when his last upload was. He has a son, so like, his last upload was a year ago. When's the date? Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. January, literally a full year. His last video was uploaded January 11th of 2025. And he has just under 200 videos that I could go through and do like a full analysis on to figure out like where the prime was and where the downfall happened, as a way to like discuss how content can change and grow and what exactly starts to make that click happen, right? Like, that's all I want to do. So long as you acknowledge John's obvious controversy off the rip and preface you're pretty looking at. If you don't acknowledge it, might get the wrong idea. Exactly. Thank you, Mona Pizza. I appreciate it. Yeah, I'm probably gonna make a comment. I even have an idea of how I'm going to mention it. I was kind of making it, thinking of starting it as a sort of visual gag, where the fucking JonTron, or the Game Grumps intro plays, where Aaron pops in and says, hey, I'm Grump, and then John pops in and starts doing his shit, and then I run into frame and, like, push it out of the way, and I go, no, we're not doing this. This is not how we're doing this video. This is not why I'm here. Something like that. Like, something to kind of hook people in and be like, oh, shit, like, she's mentioning it, and then kind of get a laugh. Hopefully. I don't want it to be super fucking serious and heavy, because so many fucking people have made it serious and heavy. I want to acknowledge it without making it be like, guys, he did something kind of bad in 2016. He said something kind of bad in 20. Have you heard about it? John Trust said something kind of bad in 2016. He was on a debate, and it was 3 o'clock in the morning, and he said something pretty bad. Like, I don't need to do that. I don't think it's necessary. No blue-haired, short-haired bitch. I'm probably already gonna get comments, you know? But, like, no one did that with the Boy in the Band video. When that guy made the video, hello, Mason, hi. When that guy made the video talking about Boy in a Band's content, not one fucking person was in the comments section going, yeah, but you shouldn't be making videos talking about Boy in a Band because he talked to minors. So, you shouldn't do your job. Like, I feel like it can be done. I feel like enough time has passed. Not even just around the controversy, but the fact that John's a father now. We don't know if he's ever coming back. I would be both surprised and not surprised if he did or didn't. I feel like doing an analysis on someone with so little amounts of uploads, but such a massive brand recognition era would be, and also, like, the fact that I had been an avid John watcher since right after he left Game Grumps, like a couple months after he left Game Grumps in 2014, was when I started watching his videos. I was there for a lot of those early uploads, like the Titanic video. I was there when I think when I started watching his content, he had just uploaded the Pokemon bootleg games. I think. One of those. I have to check. I'd be able to recognize them. So I wouldn't be someone, it's the same thing with Final Fantasy 13. I would not be, don't play the video. Okay, good. I would not be someone peering in a few years later being like, let's look at the area and see where we went wrong. Like, no, I'm looking at it as someone that was there since the beginning. I just feel like it would be interesting. And if I'm really, really hopeful that it reaches the right audience. I think, because this is the thing, right? It could be a good push or it could be a bad push. If it reaches the wrong audience, or I decide to make a joke that doesn't land, and people go like, oh, she's making light of the shit that John said, right? But I think if I hit the right audience, not only could it be really good for the channel, but it might spark some discussion on how content can change, you know? Like, it can spark discussion on, like, I've been watching him longer than you, have you? Have you? Okay, wait, when was the... Yeah, no, because I wasn't there for the or for the Game Grumps era. When I had joined to watch his stuff... Wait, hold on. Yeah, no, when I had started watching his content, the bootleg Pokemon games video had just uploaded. So 11 years ago was when I became knowledgeable of his content. So it looks like, okay, it looked like it was a few years. Well, no, because it was 2014. When did bootleg come out? Shut up, shut up, shut up! February 15, 2014. Yeah, that's about right. So around 2014 was when I became a fan at the time. Why the fuck did he change all of his old thumbnails? Did he? What do you mean he didn't change? What do you mean change them? Am I just looking at John's... This is really funny that I'm just looking at John's channel now. What? Shut up! No! Stop yelling at me. Did he? I don't think so. I'm not gonna fact check, because I've been looking at them to, like, make the list for my video. Oh, I mean, he did, yeah, he did add his little guy, but that was years ago. If you're looking at, like, top 10 Mario Party minigames, top 10 boss battles, Joe and Mac, me and my friend Joe tried to make a Let's Play channel named after that. Way back in the day, Mighty Maxed Out, Malkovich's Gaming Guilty Pleasures. Yeah, if you're looking at those thumbnails, yeah, no, he did go back and add his old avatar, but that was, like... Those were like that 12 years ago. 11 years ago. Because you can see he didn't change all of them. He didn't change Birdemic. It still has the old Banjo-Kazooie one. He didn't change CSGO. He didn't change Space Ace, but he changed Nightshade. But yeah, those... I don't know what the old ones looked like, but those were like that 11 years ago. They've all got his newer avatar. Yeah, they've all got the 2014-15 era. And then eventually, I think he got rid of the... Did he keep it but get rid of the hat? Yeah, he did. He got rid of the hat. Eventually, he just straight up got rid of the hat. That's really funny. And then he just got rid of the pixel art style altogether. And it just became basic. When was the last time he used this? Should I be showing my screen? I can show my screen. You don't see any sensitive information on here, do you? Doesn't look like it. Alright, well. Yeah, okay, so... He had it here. He had it at the end of 2015. That was the last time. Christmas with the Cranks? Was that the last time? Christmas with the Cranks was the last time he used that avatar. Y'all have good memory? It's just like... This... might be a contender for Starla having autism, because I don't think it's a good memory. I think it's fixation. I think it's history is what it is. Like, some people remember, like, details about Pearl Harbor, and I remember details about old Norma Boots. If the top 10 boss battles thumbnail used to be different, you might be right. If they, yeah, if you've been watching him longer than me, then you could be correct. I can confirm, though, that those thumbnails were like that when I started watching him 11 years ago. I 100% remember them being like that. Yeah, but Christmas with the Cranks was the last time. And then he spent a full year. Was this? When was the controversy? Actually, I know how to check. Because I have a playlist that has all of his videos, both unlisted and listed, so I can actually see when it was. It was 2016, right? But no, what I intend to do is I intend to take from this playlist, where it's every JonTron video in chronological order, and it'll allow me to watch everything he took out. I do have some rules going into it, like, any video that is an official JonTron video, whether or not on the channel, I will be watching. So if there's anything he deleted, but it was an official JonTron video, that will be on the list. If it's on the channel, I will likely be watching it, even if it's not an official JonTron video. So like his video that he did for the Blizzard rant, I will be watching that. The videos he did with H3 on his channel, I will be watching those. But if it's an update video, like fucking MagsFest 2014, I will not be watching that. But this means I will be watching like all the old stuff. I'll be watching Starcade. I'll be watching like the Star Wars Battlefront thing that he did here. I'll be watching that because it's still on the channel. It'll be fun. I genuinely feel like it'll be an interesting, because no one else is gonna do it. Might as well be me, someone that's been here. Okay, so the controversy was right after the drug PSAs. That's kind of interesting. Like, it is just kind of right here. Should I watch the My State? Should I do a bit where I turn on the My Statement video? Like I do a bit where I'm like, haha, guys! Like, hold on. Where it's like, haha, wow, that was such a good John video. Guys, that was such a good John video. All right, let's click to the next one.
Well, this certainly.
No, you know what? Let's go to the next one. Like if I just did that. Like, come on. How is that? If I understand that if it reaches the wrong person, it's gonna seem pretentious, but how the fuck is that not funny? It's just me? How the fuck is that not funny? to have just like this really fast recognition of like, no, you know what, we're not gonna watch that one. I think I'll get a free skip. I could even give myself a free skip where it's like, all right, guys, if I shake these bubbles, then that means I'm using my skip, and then I get to that video and I go, I'm using the skip. I don't know, I just like, I'm spitballing mostly. Can you tell I've been thinking about this for a long time? I have been thinking about this video since December. And it was an idea that I was thinking about after watching the Boy in a Band video of like someone watching through his content. And then I was thinking about it in December where I was just kind of like, man, you know what I haven't done in a really long time? Rewatched all of his content. I have not rewatched any old JonTron videos from like 2015 back since I moved out, since 2021. And of course, now that I've got content creator brain, I was like, yeah, I know. Ever since I had content creator brain, I was like, could I make a video about that? Could I make a video? Oh, fuck, you can see my screen. Could I make a video about... Thank you for the drink. About, like, just watching his content and judging it and having, like, a commentary on how your content and how you as a person can change. Right? Because John was 20 years old when he started YouTube. He had just turned 20. He is now, like, what, 35? 35? Yeah, he's 35. I can't believe I knew that off the top of my head. He's 35. He started his channel when he was 20. That is 15 years. 14 if you count the fact that he hasn't uploaded in a year. But, like, he's been making content, or had been making content, for 15 years. I have 15 years of history that I can cycle through and talk about, having been there for about 11 of those 15 years. And speak not only as, like, a fan, but also as someone that has also started this journey at a similar age. I'm 26, but, like, other than watching the Destiny debate, I haven't seen him since they did the movies on Channel Awesome. Did he talk about movies on Channel Awesome? What is Channel Awesome? I don't see anything about JonTron being on Channel Awesome. Why is there a VTuber mashup that includes Danny Gonzalez? He played a bit in some of them? Interesting. That's really interesting. Oh, Channel Awesome is Nostalgia Critic. Okay. Why don't I remember them? It's got to have been like deleted from YouTube because I feel like I feel like I would have heard about that. Interesting. Okay. Okay. I like that. That's cool. But it's an idea that I've had after I got the idea of, like, you could make a video about that. Like, it would give you an excuse to work on something that isn't necessarily video game related. And also, like, it would allow you to kind of do a commentary on how your content can change as you grow. And also, like, I don't know. I just think it'd be neat. I just think it would be interesting, especially to see that it can be done. Like, I don't know. I don't know about you guys, but I think the one thing worse than a racist is a pedophile, and if Boy in a Band can get an unbiased review of his content, I think JonTron can too. I don't know. I'm probably gonna do it. I don't really have... I was a little bit worried about the pushback that I got in the Discord today, but, like, it's something I'm passionate about, and I feel like it's a conversation worth having. If I'm passionate about it, I feel like I can go about it the right way. I feel like I can go about it without coming off as mocking or without coming off as supporting his views, because I don't. Not in the slightest. I'm an idiot, and so is John, and that's kind of where it stands. You know? But that's not for another month. I did make this video today, or I did upload my video yesterday. It seems like everybody was able to view it. It is doing better. What is it at right now? 2.1, I think, last time I checked. It's past the Wind Waker video. The Wind Waker video is at 1.9, which is pretty big. Yeah, it's at 2.1. So what's the most popular going on here? Oh shit, it might surpass Snap Spots. These are the current standings. I gotta look up the context of Final Fantasy or what my next video is gonna be. Understandable that these two are not done well. These two were just kind of like thrown out. Still a couple hundred views, that's still good. I really wish that this had done better, that's fine. This is getting bumped up. I love this thumbnail. This thumbnail was really simple to do. I also really like this thumbnail. I like these three, and then this one. Like, these are pretty good thumbnails. I could have done better with the Final Fantasy one, but honestly, I just wanted it to be out. I feel like it gives a good vibe, but this is the current standing. Not bad, not bad. What JonTron did that's controversial. I like the Terraria one. Thank you, Cass. I also love the Terraria one. He made some really stupid comments in 2016 about politics. He made some comments about immigration, about crime statistics between people of color and Caucasians. And he did it all at 3 o'clock in the morning after working all day and not having any dinner or anything. With Destiny, if you don't know who Destiny is. And it just backfired because he's stupid. Like, I don't know. Maybe I'm saying it in a more biased sense, because I feel like there's a double standard around it, but the problem with looking into what John did and what he said is that I don't think you're up. Is that good or bad? Because the problem is, if you try to ask what John did, you're never gonna get bad. Okay, good. I don't like Destiny either. I was about to say, I won't say it if you say good, but if you say bad, I will admit I don't like Destiny either. If you try to if you ask anybody about what John did, you're not gonna get an unbiased answer. That's a problem. Like, you're either gonna get my answer, which is, he's an idiot and he said some shit he shouldn't have because he doesn't know what he's talking about, or you're gonna get, he's a right-wing MAGA racist who hates everybody. If you're not white, he hates you. If you're not straight, he hates you. Like that, those are the two answers you're gonna get. Which sucks. Because it's just like, neither are true. You know, like, if John was truly stupid, I don't think he would have done the live stream. I don't think he knows he's stupid, though. I don't think, because it's the same thing with me. I'm also not politically aware of the world I live in. I don't understand my Canadian politics. He had a slip up, we all do. I don't think it was a slip up. I think it was he fell for some stupid shit. Like, when he was showing off statistics that he had talked about in the live stream, someone on Twitter was like, "Hey John, this is not a good news website. Here's some statistics to show why this isn't a good news website." And I strictly remember John's tweet being like, "God damn it, stop listening to me." Like, I strictly remember him being like, I should not have delved into topics because I just fall for things too easily. He did the exact same thing during the pandemic when he started sharing anti-vax shit, and then everybody was like, "John, are you anti-vax?" And he was like, "No, I just wanted to share some statistics," and everyone was like, "John, this is giving off anti-vax," and he had to go like, "God fucking damn it, why did I open my mouth?" Like, that's literally what happened. I am also like that. I will sometimes catch myself, like, watching two discussions, and then someone will make a point, and then I'll, like, agree with it, and then immediately the second person will make a point that makes more sense. You know? Like, I am also guilty of just kind of, like, nodding my head, you know? And I'm lucky that I'm pretty good at correcting myself, but, like, I don't know what kind of world we live in. I don't know what wars are going on right now. If you were to ask me where I stand politically, I'm gonna shrug my shoulders at you and tell you who I voted for, maybe. But, like, I don't know what's going on in my country. I don't know what's going on immigration law-wise, economy-wise, so I'm not gonna talk about it. The problem is that John chose to attempt to talk about it when he had no fucking idea how to look for information, how to relay how he felt, and how to word what he was saying. I don't dislike him or his content, but he basically said, I don't think it's a bad thing for white people to want to retain a white majority in our country. To me, it seemed like he said something without thinking, and then just doubled down because he didn't want to admit it sounded really bad. That's kind of it. It's kind of just John will say something, and then either he realizes he's an idiot and throws his hands up, or he gets frustrated and just keeps repeating it. Didn't he do that on Game Grumps? He was also drunk, like he had been drinking a lot during that live stream, so he was probably just frustrated. It's a whole thing. Honestly, I could have this conversation for hours. And that's another reason why I want to make the video, to open up a conversation about not even just the controversy, but just around old YouTubers like that. I'm tired of this taboo mindset being around not being able to talk about certain YouTubers because of something they did 10 years ago. And then I get, yeah, but he said a slur. Who fucking hasn't on YouTube? Back then, like, Aaron Hansen said it. Markiplier has said a slur. Peanut Butter Gamer has used a slur. Jacksepticeye has used a slur. Who, like, 10 years ago, that was just, like, the fucking norm. People can't even decide what a slur is. The, GYPSY, I don't even want to say it. That word could be a slur, couldn't be. People can't even decide nowadays, you know? So it's just a whole thing. It's just like, I want to get over this taboo of like, we can't talk about JonTron because he said the N-word on Game Grumps. What, in fucking 2013? He has a fucking son now. He has a wife. He pays for taxes. He's voted. Who fucking cares? Is he doing anything now? You know, like, did he fucking, have we seen him on the street saying it in Times Square? No. PewDiePie 2? Yes. Like, it's just, I want to get over it. I want to get over the taboo of that. You know what I mean? And I'm hoping that the video can do that. JonTron's still a GOAT YouTuber. Don't fall for cancel culture. That's my only concern, is that I don't want to deal with that. I don't want to deal with, oh man, Starla, I was on your side, but then when you decided to make an entire video on JonTron, it showed me that you're actually this. But I think the fact that no one accused that guy of being a pedophile when making the Boy in a Band video tells me I have a chance. Like, I feel like I have a genuine shot to get a 3-pointer in, you know? Like, I'm sure there's going to be comments. There were in the 13 video because of the 3 references I made to JonTron, where people were like, you shouldn't be making these many references to a white supremacist. Like, whatever. We just like to throw around terms now, don't we? But like, I'm... Sorry, I'm tweaking. Is that one of you? I'm not even gonna fucking lie to you guys. It smelled like pizza for a couple seconds. I think that's just my nose. My nose has been clogged these last couple days. I feel like I have a fair chance of having the right conversation. It has been 10 years since that live stream. Unless, if it happened at the end of 2015, then it's already been 10 years. It'll have been 10 years. He hasn't uploaded in a year. He has a son. All of that jazz, right? I feel like it's been enough time. Hello, Twiddlefingers. I just watched your new video today. It was amazing as always. You did an amazing job. Very amazing. Dude, thank you. I love being amazing. Thank you so much, Twiddlefingers. I love that username. Hi, hope you're doing amazing. You're doing amazing, sweetie. I hope you're doing well as well. I'm doing fine. I'm venting about what my next video is going to be because in the back of my head, I'm worried about it being too controversial, but I think enough time has passed to be able to discuss it. You know what I mean? Okay. I think that's it. Not with the stream, with just chatting. How can someone with a surname Jafari be a white supremacist? It's like, yeah, no, I'm pretty sure, I could be wrong. I'm pretty sure John isn't even fully Caucasian. That's the interesting thing, is I'm pretty sure I know he's Iranian, and, oh god, Iranian and, fuck, I don't remember. Oh, you'd think I'd be able to remember that. He's Arabian, and he's not Jewish. Hungarian! He's Iranian and Hungarian. I don't know if that still counts as Caucasian, but I think I remember a couple years ago he had talked about how he had some other thing. I don't know. All I know is that I don't know if that counts as Caucasian. If it does, then... And really anything can be controversial at all. Really, people take it... controversial at all. It all really people take it, which I see this community taking that well. It's all how people take it. Yes, yeah. I've talked about my views on John many, many times, especially as I continue to reference the Normal Boots era and continue to make John references. Like, I am aware that I am putting myself in a box by doing that. I was prepared for a setback when I started making content around that. But I'm not going to pretend like it wasn't a massive part of my life and a massive part of the kind of videos and the kind of humor that I have now. Like, JonTron and Peanut Butter Gamer and Pro Jared and Completionist and Space Hamster and Brutal Moose and Youngtown and that's kind of it. Actually, no, there's another person. The 4, and then that is, yeah, no, that is that. Those people, the 4 from Normal Boots and the 3 from Hidden Block, were the people that I watched growing up that shaped my humor. Like, Youngtown helped shape the music that I was into, Brutal Moose got me into PC gaming, Space Hamster got me into, like, the way that pictures move in video editing, Peebs was, like, a huge Nintendo fanboy, JonTron was, like, the leader kind of all of that in terms of like how big he was and how much he was doing. Gerard was like giving every single game a chance. Gerard was one of the first people to defend Final Fantasy 13, and then Pro Jared. Anyways, what I'm saying is that like I knew that this was going to be a big part of like my channel making, and so or my content making, so I needed to I can't just hide that. Like I knew that I couldn't just pretend that I didn't find it funny. So, you know, I feel like if I talk about it enough, which I did in the Discord today to kind of like reiterate my thoughts. I feel like it'll be taken well by the community. That's not necessarily what is in my head. What I'm worried about is the algorithm. Because my audience kind of knows me by now, but if I were to title this video, "Was JonTron Ever Funny?" that might be a breakthrough in my views. I would be very fucking shocked if it didn't at least surpass, I don't know, depending if my Final Fantasy video passes the napping video, I would be surprised if this next video doesn't have a breakthrough in my viewership. If I can make the thumbnail in the way that I can picture it, I would be shocked if this isn't a breakthrough in my viewership. Because no one's made that video before. No one has ever done a video just critiquing his content. It's always been about that shit. I feel like I'm going in circles talking about what I want to talk about. So, in short, I'm gonna snooze that ad. In short, that's what my next video is on. I'm gonna be doing a commentary through JonTron's videos of what it's like to have your content grow and change and evolve with you as a person. What it's like when a what it looks like when a YouTuber hits its peak versus when the content starts to fall, the signs, the changes, and also just to really answer the question, was John ever funny? Or was it just bias? Were the jokes actually good? Has it aged well? When was the fall off? When did things change and why? You know? If people can do it with Boy in a Band, I feel like I can do it. So that'll be exciting. I'm not going to worry about that too much until like the end of February. I'm taking the rest of this week off. I'm probably going to take off like Monday. I might do a late night stream on Sunday because I want to make up for the stream that died on Tuesday. If you weren't here Tuesday, I only got the stream for like an hour because my internet died for like 4 hours. And that kind of sucked. We barely got to play Terraria. I did make a little bit of progress before I realized I was dead, unfortunately, but we will see. We will see. But yeah, I have a few things that I need to look at. I do want to look at getting the Starla Minecraft server running. I have some people helping me out with looking into that. Gonna have the Patreon stuff up sometime at the beginning of March. The bloopers for the Final Fantasy 13 video. I'll also be making an announcement on Discord and on Patreon with that as well. Sorry that the Patreon's been very quiet in December, but there were no bloopers that I could really get for the end of 2025 video. So, we are going to move on to Dragon Age Origins. My favorite game of all time. Another game that I will eventually be making a video on. Probably sometime this year. It all depends on how the year goes. Depends on how we go along. If you gotta run for a little bit, totally good. If not, feel free to vibe. Let me just get Vortex open so I can open the game properly. Let me refill my Diet Coke too, because it's getting a wee bit empty. You hear that? There you go. But yeah, no, I agree. I almost called you twingers. Twiddles. I don't want to call you... I kind of want to call you fingers. Can I call you fingers, or are you gonna get mad at me? I'm gonna call you Twiddle. Anyways, Twiddle sounds like... Twitter. That's what it sounds like. I'm talking to my friend Twiddle. That's what it sounds like. I need to get Rewazed open. And make sure that my controller's all connected. Is this gonna... You can call me whatever you want. Alright, Twiddle. I'm going on twiddle.com. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Glad to see you vibing. So far, it doesn't seem like anybody's, like, saying absolutely not to the video idea, so I'm gonna go with it. I think there'll still be a small part of me that feels like I need to rationalize it. What? I have to run Rewazed? Wait, what? Rewazed? Are you okay? Are you running? It looks like it's running just fine. I don't know why it was freaking out. Apply it. Good. Okay. Is this... Can you shut up, Space Station? That's a game I gotta play on stream sometime. Silicon Valley. Okay, and now... I know. No. Stop. Okay. Holy fuck, we're in the clear. Christ almighty. Done. Alright. Last time. Let me move my monitor here a little bit. Last time. For the last time. We will rock you. No. We did some DLC. We did Soldier's Peak, whichever the two, and we got Shale. I love that Sonic is just chilling in the back. Yeah, we got, look, hold on. We got, let me, no. Hold on. We got Sonic, and we got Tails, and we got Knuckles. Right? Right? That's who that is. We got Sonic, we got Tails, we got Knuckles, and then we got Big the Cat over there with Charmy the Bee, and Vector the Crocodile, and Shadow! Okay. I gotta stop trying to be funny. Task manager open. My humor is broken, as is mine. Alright, can I move now? No? Not even a little bit? Hi, Thigh. How you doing? I saw you had popped in as well. Is this... No? Oh, okay. I like it when things don't want to work. That's really cool to me. I think it's just, like, really epic. There we go! Okay, we're back in it. We're in it to win it. How's our inventory looking? Man, I'm dead. Man, I'm dead. I mean, when I'm literally dead. I wonder... I'm gonna do something. I'm gonna do something not smart. We're going to a modded area to see if I can buy some stuff.
Yes. Yes.
Yes. Sick. We're going to Gorin. Gorin is technically a mod area. I only have it to have access to shops. It's the only reason why I have it. Why is my camera all the way over there? Let me move that back. There we go. Hello, everybody. My name is Markiplier. No, it's not, but... Oh? Oh my god! Ow! Get his ass! You just came through that broken fence? Get his ass. Damn, we're kind of tough all of a sudden. Oh, hello. I didn't realize you were up here. Ah! Ow! Uh-oh. That's not good. Ow! Well, this certainly didn't turn out the way like I wanted it to. Oh, I'm so dead. I think my dog goes away as well when I die. Oh, I can't heal while this is on me, if you're wondering. That's why I wasn't healing, because I can't. Where is this fucking healer? Ow. I'm right on the ground. Hello. Get on the ground. Bitch. Stay on the ground. No, you're on the ground. Get down. No. Get down there. Get down there. Sten. Holy fuck, Sten. I don't think she's gonna get that heal in time. Can you... Just like real quick? Yeah, I didn't think so. Okay. Wait, this mage is still alive? That's not good. Okay, pop one of these. I said pop one of these! Thank you. And we are gonna do this. Good. I need to take care of this guy, like, now. Let's get Sten up. I'm gonna need Sten to focus on this guy, please. I'm also gonna need you to focus on this guy, and I'm gonna keep everybody alive. Nope. Cancelled. He's dead. Heal Sten. Pop another one of these. Where am I? Oh god, Sten. I have ads? Well, at least it's ads and not AIDS. Do you know Twilight Princess turns 20 this year? 20? My god. Where am I? I went way back, didn't I? Oh, I see me. See my body right there? Can I? She got this. Yeah, that worked! That's awesome. Okay. Up, Sten. I don't know why she's refusing to use her staff, by the way. Up, Sten. There I am, sick. Oh, you said I hate ads. I thought you said I have ads. I was like, oh, this is not hate, am I right? Holy fuck. Oh? Why is your hand out like that?
Interesting and draining.
Did you summon the spirit?
I called forth the spirit that sustains me.
I
so that it
really
could
felt
lend
the
us
shock
aid.
there. For fucking real,
I did
bud.
not realize it would take this much.
Yeah, no, I did not realize Twilight
Seemed
Princess
a
was
good
turning
idea at
20
the
this year. It
time,
might be worth
if
to
it
play it
was
on
rash.
stream then.
I think it may have weakened the
It
spirit
came
a
out in
little.
like November, right? Can you look into that? That makes sense.
Anyway, I feel quite all right now.
Your hand's
and
kind
it
of
seems
like...
that my little trick could be useful in a pinch.
Yeah, but... Are you sure you... I don't want you exerting yourself.
I promise I'll be careful. And thank you. Your concern is touching.
Yeah. Yeah, my hand's just kind of... She's just kind of... Can someone Photoshop a cup in her hand? It's like, you know what it is? It's that meme picture of like the guy in the corner in the party, and he's like, nobody knows I died in the circle tower. Nobody at this party knows I have a tummy ache.
Immediately.
Okay, we have injuries to heal. I don't like that I keep having to use these injury kits, considering I don't have a lot. Oh, I thought there was something frozen over there. I was like, what is happening? That's a really cute emote thigh. The one with the cat smiling. Dude, I love cats. They're so cool. I gotta go start. I'm so sorry. Hopefully I'll be back soon. I gotta finish my laundry. The laundromat. Hey, you know what? I know how that feels. Thank you for popping in, Twiddle. I really appreciate it. I'm glad that you enjoyed the video, and be safe out there. I don't know where you're at, but it's getting a little warmer out here, but it still is pretty cold, so make sure you're bundling up. Unless you like being cold, in that case. Alright, you know what? You do you. But yeah, have a good rest of your night. Get those laundry done, fold them nice and neatly, and then I might be live while you're back. Who knows? Okay. Yeah, this is just DLC. I don't think any of you even...
Adaranatitian, Grey Warden.
Hello.
I'm Catriel. How may I serve you?
How do you know who I am?
I've seen many Grey Wardens in my travels across Thedas. I would recognize one anywhere. Is it your duty that brings you this way, Warden? Perhaps you are in need of a fine Dalish bow to help with the slaying of the Darkspawn.
Yeah, I can take a look. Mostly I just need to sell things, I think. Well, actually, that's not why I'm here. I thought one of the cats was doing something. Were you just, like, in a stance? I just want to see if any of them will sell potions in the, like... Bye! It's AZ. It's already 80 degrees. AZ, does that stand for Arizona?
Can I help you?
Are you a blacksmith?
I'm Gareth. I'm a warrior by trade, but I'm a fair blacksmith. The only one Goran has at the moment.
I'm gonna move my wires so I can move over. There we go. Now I'm more centered. Your tattoo, it looks chastened.
I belong to a wilder tribe that was wiped out by the Darkspawn horde. I went to Lothering looking for refuge, but was driven out after being wrongly accused of stealing. I made it here, and Lyra put me to work forging weapons and armor.
Alright, can I see your weapons and armor?
Of course.
I don't think any of you were gonna sell potions. Well, this guy might.
Good day, traveler. I'm Severin, Major Merchant at your service.
Were you filmed in the same tunnel that they did the content cops in?
No, I'm not that Severin. I think my mother just hated Fereldans. Or me.
Okay. Did the Templars know you're here?
As a matter of fact, they do. I tried to set up shop on the hill next to the chantry, but the Templars told me to peddle my wares elsewhere.
Damn.
Then they gave me that evil Templar glare, the one that says, "Get out of here now, or I'll meet you." I backed out and moved down here.
This sounds like Skunga. That's exactly how Skunga would say smite. And they didn't take you into custody?
Oh, but I'm sure they would have liked to. To their dismay, my paperwork is in order. The Circle of Magi sent me to Ostagar. I've just been taking my sweet time getting back to Antiva.
Fair. Why?
I'd much rather smell wet dog than that fish.
Okay, can I see your wares?
Of course.
All you sell is the elven artifact, okay. I was hoping... Is anybody gonna sell potions here? Anybody? Oh, that's kind of nice. What the fuck was that, huh? Hello, Lucius.
Good day to you, traveler. Welcome to Goran.
Welcome. Well, who are you?
My name is Lucius.
Oh,
I'm
shit.
a local apothecary. I carry a wide variety
That's
of potions
perfect.
and salves. Would
You're
like to take
exactly
a
who
look?
I'm looking for, Lucius. Oh, that's lovely. Okay. I'm going to buy all of your lesser injury kits. And I would also like some health potions. Let's take 20. Yeah. And you can take some of this as well. Yeah. Thank you. Dude, you come in clutch, bro. Okay, we can leave now. Is it gonna let me through the map, leave through the map menu, or is it gonna make me actually walk? It's gonna make me walk. Okay. Can I just do this? I can. Awesome. Yeah, this entire area is part of a companions mod that's pretty popular in the Dragon Age community because it lets you carry a lot more companions. Some that weren't really intentionally meant to be companions. Like Cullen, for instance. If you side with the Templars, you actually don't get win as a companion unless you fail to revive Irving. But the Karma Companions mod allows you to actually recruit Cullen instead of win so that you don't leave with no companion. It's kind of cool. Alright, I need to go to Lake Calenhad for his sword. I also need to talk to Win at camp. So we're going to be running around a little bit. Okay, that's fine. I just got a shit ton of injury kits. I should be okay. Oh, it's you, huh? Let me... Oh, that helped me. Thank you. Get his ass. Oh, stun level up. Okay, I'm gonna let everybody heal, because there is... Can you see it from here? Not really, but there's a Drake on the other side of that. What was I saying? Yeah, no, so it allows you to get that as a companion, and it's kind of cool. Why is my phone... Was that my phone? Why is my phone going off? Weird. Okay, yeah. Gaining a bonus to attack if the strike connects, it is an automatic critical hit. Yeah, I like that. Okay. Where's the Drake that's on this side? Does it just appear? Wait, is there no Drake on this side in the console version? Or PC version? Interesting. On the console version of the game, there's supposed to be a Drake here. Did they take it out because it was too hard to do it? Oh. Interesting. Interesting. Maybe I'm too low of a level? I've never seen that before. Hello.
Back off. I was here first.
You haven't seen a sword lying around here, have you?
Why, you looking to buy one?
No, but my very large, angry friend here is.
Oh, is he? Well, that's... see, I'd like to sell you one, but I don't, have any myself. I got part of a glove the wolves didn't chew too badly, though. I think it was a glove, anyway.
Oh.
I know, don't say it. I got cheated. I knew the guy who was here before me. He sold me this spot. Said he found giants and all kind of crazy valuables. He didn't mention that he'd taken everything but the bones and the dirt already. His name's Ferrin. Squirrely little bastard, if you ask me. Which you didn't, but I said it anyway.
He sold you this spot. Does he own this land?
No, that's some freeholder or other. He just sold me the looting rights. I'm not building a house here or nothing.
Oh.
He was going to Orzammar, he said. I imagine he's gotten there by now. If you find him, tell him I sent you. It'll scare the piss out of him. Ah.
Sure. Okay, let's go back to camp, because I need to talk to Wynn. Right before we go to Brecilian Forest. Hello, your hand is still out, I see.
What's on your mind?
Why did the spirit choose to help you?
I have always had an affinity for the spirits of the Fade. As a child, I never feared my dreams because I knew they were there.
What about the demons?
I could sense the demons, too, and their presence frightened me. It was the kindly spirits of the Fade that took the fear from me. I've always been able to feel the spirits, even if I never saw them. And as I nurtured my talent in the circle, I became more sensitive. I began to notice every time I was in the Fade, whether it was in a dream or in magical practice, that I was being watched.
You were being watched. Do spirits watch people like that?
I suppose they must. It is these benevolent spirits that create our dream worlds in the Fade. Sometimes I would see it, a glowing, nebulous form. Most times I would just feel its presence, gentle and comforting, but somehow alien. I think it is a spirit of faith.
Your hand's kind of broken there, Wynn.
Perhaps I am wrong, but something tells me I'm not. It always felt like the same entity. This one spirit was curious about me, and was guarding me, for want of a better word.
Well, aren't you special?
There were times when I was in the Fade that it seemed to stretch forth to shield me, keeping me safe. And I think it gave me strength in my most terrible battles, Ostagar being one of them.
True, you were there. I suppose it felt it wasn't your time yet.
I don't know why I was chosen. Perhaps it knew that there was something more that lay in store for me. I like to think that I was given a rare chance, and I'm going to make the best of the time so generously given to me.
I'm glad you think traveling with me is worthy of your time.
I will not lie motionless in a bed with coverlets up to my chin, waiting for death to claim me. That is not the death for me. And so I will fight alongside the Grey Warden, and help prepare her for the task that is yet before her.
Fuck yeah.
So you had better listen to me, because I swear, if I should fall before the end and you don't seem to be doing things properly, I'll get up again to give you a good finger wagging.
That would be something to see indeed.
You know, I think you'll be all right, even without my help.
Won't we all? I have to ask you.
What's on your
I have to ask you
mind?
about your regrets. Something about the circle.
I will answer to the best of my ability.
Fucking, how do I get her to talk about her regrets? I don't want to talk to her about everything, but...
What's on your mind?
Is there something we can do to cure you?
Cure me? What, am I sick now?
In a sense?
Even you know that you cannot cure the dead. And I'm not the only one dying. You are too. I'm just more efficient about it. Ah, child. Your concern is heartwarming. But death comes to everyone, and it is not something to fear.
You're not afraid?
People fear not death, but having life taken from them. Many waste the life given to them, occupying themselves with things that do not matter. When the end comes, they say they did not have time enough to spend with loved ones, to fulfill dreams, to go on adventures they only talked about. But why should you fear death if you are happy with the life you have led? If you can look back on everything and say, yes, I am content, it is enough.
Are you content?
I think I've led a good life, a full life, and I, for one, am not afraid of death, whatever it may bring. They say that when you die, your spirit travels through the fade and returns to the Maker. And after that, we'll see, won't we?
Okay, now will you tell me about your regrets?
What's on your mind?
Do you have any regrets at all?
I try not to dwell too much on the mistakes of my past, of which there are many. I would go quite mad if I did that. But I do have one regret. The greatest misstep of my life, made even more grave because it had dire consequences for someone else.
What did you do?
Years ago, I was assigned as mentor to a lad, Anarin. He was my first apprentice. Anarin was an elf, raised in one of the elven alienages, and he was very mistrustful of humans, especially humans in authority.
But the mages treat the elves and humans alike.
All he knew of the humans was what he had seen in the alienage.
Fair.
He was very wary of us. What Anarin needed was time. Time to get used to his new home. Time to emerge from his shell, so we could build a rapport. I gave him no such time. I was young and arrogant. He is a mage, I thought. He needs to grow up and act like one. I expected too much from him, too quickly. I gave no consideration to his origin or his feelings, and he retreated further from me. All I could think of was how stubborn he was, how he was throwing away all his talent and his potential just to be difficult.
That seems so unlike you.
Oh, age and wisdom have mellowed me. I was quite different back then. Much more unforgiving. You cannot plant crops in the cold, wintry ground. You cannot teach a student who is closed off and unresponsive. Patience is what is needed, and I learned that too late to help him.
What happened to Anarin?
Anarin ran away from the circle one night. I had berated him over some trivial, ridiculous matter that I no longer remember. I drove him away because of something utterly unimportant. He was a child, 14 at the time of his leaving.
Damn.
They had his phylactery, and they hunted him down.
Phylactery?
The phylactery is a vial of blood taken from a mage. But blood is connected to life, and your blood can be used to track you down. They called him Maleficar, a mage who practices forbidden magic, deserving of death. He was a child, misunderstood and lost. I begged the Templars to tell me if he suffered, if they gave him a quick death.
Not even gonna bring him back?
I got no answers from them. I was his mentor, and they wouldn't even tell me what became of him.
That's not your fault, Wynn.
I should have known better. I had the best mentors. They were kind, compassionate. Why didn't I learn from them? I failed in Aaron. All I had to do was listen to him. He would try to talk to me, and I would tell him to concentrate on his spells. He talked about the alienage sometimes, and the Dalish. He always talked about looking for the Dalish elves.
Maybe he did find the Dalish.
The Templars are well trained and thorough. That he still lives, it would be a vain hope. The apprentices that came after Anarin benefited greatly from the lessons I learned from him. In a sense, he was my teacher, and I his student.
See, there's a bright side.
And there it is. My story, my one greatest regret.
Alright. I've been pacing all of the conversation slowly, but it is good to get that conversation early. Because she mentioned
Yes.
Anarin had an
Yes.
interest in the Dalish.
Yes.
Well, whoops, I know.
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
That's exactly where we're headed. We're going to the Dalish. Not the same Dalish that we started the game with, no. We're going to the western camp. We were at, like, the southern camp. Okay. Whoa. Got it. Where was the second one? Right there? I got it. Get fucked! Thank you. Oh, I leveled up from that. Win! Relax! Damn. Get out of here. There we go. I should probably do a little bit of training on my ranged. Let's get willpower to 20. Taking that. There, now I'm always going to be doing backstabs. That's definitely preferred. I haven't encountered that specific encounter in a while. Kind of interesting to come across it. Alright.
And I'm off.
Good to level up right before I come here too. Brecilian Forest. I have never died here. I've never died at the Dalish. But the PC version, as we know, is a little wonky, so we'll see.
These are curious companions you have. Might I ask the purpose of your visit?
I must speak with your keeper immediately. I've come on behalf of the Grey Warden's sister.
The Grey Wardens? You have joined their ranks?
Yeah.
How unusual. Excuse my surprise. I will take you to the keeper right away.
Sick.
I see we have a guest.
Yeah, what's up?
And one of our own, no less.
Yeah.
This one is from one of our sister clans to the north, Keeper. It claims to have come on behalf of the Grey Wardens.
That's me.
The Grey Wardens?
Yeah.
How unusual that one of our own should join their ranks. How did such a thing occur?
They need all the assistance they can get.
It is as I feared, then. Very well. Let us speak. Masirinus Mithra, you may return to your post.
Manuvinen, Keeper.
Now, perhaps we might introduce ourselves.
What's up?
I am Zathrian.
What's going on,
keeper
Discount
and hardy
Solus?
of this clan.
Holy shit, I have to say this. Bows are so
are?
much better than crossbows. In Minecraft, in most games, in most games, I do not like crossbows in most games. I don't like them in Bannerlord. I don't like them in Minecraft. I don't like them in Terraria. I don't like them in Dragon Age. I am on your side on that, Rex. My name is Lynn. A pleasure to meet you.
If you came to bring news of the Blight in the south, it is not needed. I had already sensed its corruption. I would have taken the clan north by now, had we the ability
I'm on
to
your
move.
side with that, Rex.
Sadly,
I have
as you
never
can
used a
see,
crossbow in a
we do
video
not.
game for more than a couple seconds
Yes,
because I've
it
picked
seems
it
like
up,
you've had your own
I've used
troubles.
it, and I've gone,
What are the
ew.
odds?
So their first reaction to trouble is to flee from it. Curious.
Do not allow our troubles to burden you, though I suspect they may impact your mission. I imagine you are here regarding the treaty we signed centuries ago. Unfortunately, we may not be able to live up to the promise we made. This will require some explanation. Please, follow me.
Okay. Why are they covered in blood?
The clan came to the Brecilian forest 1 month ago, as is our custom when we enter this part of Ferelden.
Okay.
We are always wary of the dangers in the forest, but we did not expect
There's a
the
woman
werewolves
coughing in
would
my
be
ear.
lying in wait for us. They
Crossbows,
ambushed
yes,
us.
they are slower, but they should be more
Though
powerful.
We drove the beasts back,
Well, sometimes,
much
like,
damage was done.
I'm not looking for
Many
something
of
that's
our
slow
warriors
usually
lie
when it
dying
comes to
as we
crossbows.
speak.
Like, I know that's kind of the
Even with
point,
all
but
our
speed
magic and
matters a
healing
bit
skill,
more when I'm doing
we will
things from a
eventually
distance.
be forced
What's going
to
on, Cass?
slay
Welcome
our
back.
brethren to prevent them
My name
from
is
becoming
Starla. You already knew
beasts.
that.
The Blight's evil must be stopped. But we are in
I don't
no
get why they don't
position
let
to
you
uphold
put
our
power 5 on them. They don't? That's really
obligations. I am
interesting.
truly sorry.
There are actual werewolves in the forest?
There was a time in Ferelden's history when werebeasts roamed the lands in great numbers. Spirits possessed animals and turned them into horrific monsters. The humans warred against and destroyed these creatures. No doubt their tales of those days grow ever more inaccurate.
Damn.
Werewolves are beasts not unlike abominations, possessed wolves driven mad.
The werebeasts are not all gone from this land, and the ones that stalk
Bo
the
only,
Brecilian
my favorite
forests
Michael Emerson
are
fan.
proof of
That's
this.
me. Is there no way to help your men?
The affliction is a curse that runs rampant in their blood.
I get a
bringing great
haircut and
agony
I'm still
then
having issues with my
ultimately
bangs.
Either death or a transformation into something monstrous. The only thing that could help them must come from the source of the curse itself.
Okay.
And that would be no trivial task to retrieve.
I mean, I'm good at non-trivial tasks.
Within the Brecilian forest dwells a great wolf. We call him Witherfang. It was within him that the curse originated, and through his blood that it has been spread. If he is killed and his heart brought to me, perhaps I could destroy the curse. But this task has proven too dangerous for us. I sent some hunters into the forest a week ago. but they
About a
have
week
not
ago,
returned. I cannot risk any more of my clan.
Sorry. You said you could perhaps destroy the curse?
There is no guarantee that this will work, as I suspect. But it's the only hope we have left.
Alright, I'll help.
I must warn you that more than werewolves lurk in the Brecilian forest. It has a history full of carnage and murder, you see. Where
I've never
there is
played
so
a
much
game
death,
where I preferred
the
using a
veil
crossbow
separating the
over a
spirit
bow,
realm
Rex, so
from
I
our
feel
own
ya.
becomes thin, allowing spirits to possess things.
It's kind of funny,
living or
actually.
dead. But if you can indeed help, then I wish you luck.
Alright.
I must return to caring for my people. Creator's speed on your way.
Sick. Just get some experience. Steal some stuff. Why? I was about to say, why can't I touch this? Yoink.
Oh, right.
This is my favorite part about coming to a new area. It's just all the...
Do the trees just get out of their way, or what?
Yeah, usually. What, trees don't get out of the way for you? Alfred over here. I finally made both and I'm thinking about getting rid of my crossbow. Just because in Minecraft they suck, yeah. Usually I'm a crossbow boy any day of the week. Really? Like, yeah, that's kind of interesting. They're cool in theory, but like I said, I've never played a game where they were better than bows. Maybe I'm not playing the right games. I don't know.
And I'm off.
And I'm off. Put a bunch of elf roots out here.
I don't want to know.
What? What don't you... What? Me? Me when I don't want to know? If you're playing me, keep it on the low? Because my heart can't take it anymore? Is that what you're singing, Sen? Okay, I first want to talk to Cammon, a hunter apprentice. I am Cammon, a hunter apprentice. Hello.
You are the Dalish Grey Warden.
Yes.
And Darren Atishan. It is good to meet you.
Why is there just a dog there? Just to be clear, that's not my dog. Why is he just there? What are you doing out here?
Oh, I'm just, you know, nothing much. I'm being rude. I should introduce myself. I am Cammon, a hunter apprentice. Though I wish I could become a real hunter.
Yeah, hunter apprentice, right. Why can't you? We're not going to talk about it. I don't know what happened there.
I've been an apprentice for too long. To become a true hunter, I must
I love Dragon Age.
Killed myself. A boar or a wolf or something.
I use both repeaters and bows in Terraria.
I wanted to hunt in the forest.
The other Minecraft game crossbows are very funny, so I thought maybe they followed the same philosophy, but nope, I was mistaken. Oh, interesting.
The real problem is Gaina.
Here to support our boy, Terran Loghain. Please bring the Grey Wardens to justice and avenge our king. Hello, Mr. Vinland. No! Mr. Loghain can go where the sun don't shine. You know? That's Mr. Loghain's gonna get what's coming to him. For fucking real, bud. Welcome in. Welcome. Girl problems, I see.
She's my heart's desire.
She kind of looks like my character, actually.
She will not bond with an apprentice, she says, and calls me a child.
That's rude.
I'm no child. If I was a hunter, I could prove it, but I cannot hunt.
I still need to figure out where that dog came from. I'm gonna clip that after stream, because that was insane.
I feel so helpless. I shouldn't have brought it up. Just leave me to my misery.
There must be some way to solve your problem.
You think I haven't thought about this? There's nothing I can do.
Perhaps I could talk to Gaina for you.
I suppose you could, but what good would that do? The situation hasn't changed.
I can be pretty persuasive.
Really? I'm willing to try anything.
It can't hurt.
Siranas.
In Dungeons, you have a crossbow that shoots 5 arrows, and if you put multi-shot on it at level 3, it shoots 5 more, so essentially you have a shotgun. Oh, fuck, okay. I should play that game sometime. Hello, Gaina, character that looks exactly like me. I'm prettier, though. Hey.
Welcome to our clan. It is good to see more of my own people from elsewhere.
Yeah, for real. You are Gaina, correct? Cammon mentioned you.
You spoke to him? What did he say?
He said that you refused to give him your hand.
Oh, I am embarrassed to talk about this to you, but I simply cannot accept his proposal. He's been a hunter apprentice for over 2 years now.
Okay.
And he's yet to slay
I'm sorry, is there
beast.
2 instances of Origins running for some reason? Do you see that? Oh, because I have display capture on behind it. That's funny.
Can
I? If you love him, it doesn't matter what he is, does it?
But what if he never becomes
You also have a
proper
crossbow that is so fast it feels like a
What
minigun.
will become of our family?
If you love him, then believe in him and help him succeed.
Oh, you are right. I have made poor Cammon miserable. No wonder he cannot complete his hunt.
Yeah.
Siranas, thank you.
You're welcome.
You have helped me put this into perspective. I will go and speak to Cammon.
Sick.
Cammon, I have been a fool.
Gaina?
We're just back over here now.
What do you mean?
We teleported.
Have you changed your mind?
I have. The outsider has helped me to see that I was
You mean your identical
I have
twin?
made you miserable, and I should not have.
But what about my hunt?
I don't care about that. I know you will pass your hunt in time, and we will be happy.
Yeah.
Us and our children.
Thank you, Gaina. You've made me a happy man. I feel blessed by the gods today.
That's very cute.
We are both very grateful for the part you've played in bringing us together.
Yeah.
How marvelous you are. I am so happy.
Here, take this. It's been in my family for a very long time, but I hope it
Happy
plays
ending.
some
Yeah, I
part
like
in
getting
your
these two
battle against
together.
the Darkspawn. It's the very least we could do.
Nice. Okay, there's a husband over here I have to talk to as well. Right here.
Anathara, friend.
What's going on?
It is good to see another of the wandering clans. Where is your clan now, if I might ask?
They went north just after I left.
I see. I am glad you have become part of such a respectful organization as the Grey
I crave
Wardens,
cheese
however.
again. One sec.
I understand you will search
Hello.
for the wolves in the Brecilian
XIV
forest. I would
Alistar
join you,
just
but
followed.
Zathrian
Thank you for the
has
follow. I don't
forbidden
know
me.
why the alert did not play properly, but thank you so much for the follow, Alistar. What numeric number was that? X1V? I'm not familiar with the numerics. But yeah, hello, welcome in. My name is Starla. Hi. How you doing? How you been? You got any weekend plans? What's going on? You do not seem very happy about that. Playing some
None of us
Dragon
are
Age.
happy
Love
about
this
this
game.
situation.
Literally my
And
most
I
favorite
least
game of
of
all
all.
time. It's
But I shouldn't
14 like
trouble you
Final
with
Fantasy 14. That's
You
the
have your own
14
concerns,
numeric?
I am certain.
Interesting. Okay. Hello. Do you want to be called 14 or Alistair? Or is it pronounced Alistor? Let me know. Let me know. But nice to see you. Also, that's a really nice color for your name. I'd like to hear about it.
Well, perhaps you could help me with it.
Welcome
I
in,
would certainly
welcome in.
appreciate anything you could do. My wife Denial
like my
and
Sonic
I
cup?
both fought the werewolves in the ambush. She was injured so gravely, the curse spread rapidly in her. Zathrian fought hard to ease her
The first
pain,
one?
but there
Okay,
was
so
little he
14.
could do.
I just... Oh, no.
And though
Alistair
he
is how you
says that
pronounce it.
Delilah is dead, he will not
I
let
just
me
saw your
see
video
her.
on 13. Didn't know you streamed too.
Her
Yes,
body.
we actually
I am
streamed
beginning to
the
believe she
entire game
became a
in
werewolf.
September
And that it is
to
being kept
November,
from me,
I
so I do
believe.
not
I
go
think we
chasing
beat
after
it
her.
I would not
in
allow
November
any to keep me from my goal.
or October,
Going out
one of
there
those
can
times. But
cause
we
another
played it on
attack,
stream
and I
during
wish
the
no harm
summer,
upon my
and I will
planet.
be playing through
This I
13.2
understand.
and Lightning
To hold
Returns
the
as
group
well.
over the individual
But that's
is worthy.
why sometimes there's like
An
a border around the
unexpected trait
footage.
in your kind.
I was
If I could just
experimenting with
know if
how I
Delilah
have
is
my
alive,
stream
or what
layout, but
happened
yeah,
to her,
I'm really glad that you enjoyed the
then I
video.
could be at peace.
It seems like it's doing pretty well. It seems like I've been able to convince some people to even give the game a chance, which is really awesome. But yeah, I stream mostly every Tuesday and Thursday around 6 p.m. Eastern Standard. That's like, I don't know, like 3 hours back if you're on the West Coast. So that would be 2 p.m. for you guys if you're on the West Coast, or an hour back. I don't know the time zones. But it's Tuesdays and Thursdays I usually stream a game. And then sometimes I'll pick up something with a friend. Sometimes I'll stream on Sundays. But Tuesdays and Thursdays are the days that you can most commonly find me playing something. I can seek her out.
I have an amulet made by our craftsman.
Yeah, thanks for popping in.
It's not much, but I would be happy to give
Very
it to
chill.
you in return for any news.
That video will change lives, trust. I mean, it would be nice. Hello, Kai Zeta Slow. Thank you for the follow. You were talking in the Discord earlier. Hi, welcome in. Oh, I need to talk to you, Sorel.
Gaina and Cameron together, I see.
Yes.
Strange that you should take the time to
I
involve
hope so.
yourself in that affair.
I'm hoping that it can... I mean, it seems to be doing... That's why I didn't want to talk about spoilers in the video, because I wanted people to give it a shot. And then when I do get to talking about 13.2 and Lightning Returns, that's probably when I'll drop, like, the no spoilers thing. Because at that point, like, if I got you into 13 and you want to play the sequels, just play the sequels. Like, getting you into 13, that's somewhat harder to do. But, like, you know, if I were to make a video about, like, the first Mass Effect, and then talk about Mass Effect 2 without spoiling, I'm not doing it, like, the service, or I'm not giving it, like, the attention that I feel like it deserves, you know? So I'm hoping that, like, when the 13 video comes out, everybody will play, you know, the first game. Maybe that'll interest them in 13. Maybe not everybody. I'm using it like a false word there. But, like, I'm hoping people will play 13, and then they will have enough time to either experience the entire series, or if they only wanted to play the first game, but they're curious about the rest of the series, that's when they can watch my videos and like learn about the game from there. That video got recommended to me, and that's how I found you. Algorithm is definitely pushing it. That is good to hear. That is definitely good to hear. Have you ever heard of an elf named Anirin?
I appreciate you trying to find him, but what are the chances?
Anirin the healer?
You know Anirin?
He lives?
Yeah.
No, it can't be him. Perhaps it is a common elven name.
No, I know of only one Anirin.
Ah, it makes sense. Anirin said that he was from the human cities. You are old friends, then?
Yes, Wynn knows him.
If you seek Anirin, you must venture into the forest. He prefers to be amidst the trees and the animals.
Thank you all so much.
Alright, bye.
Dareth Shirol.
I love to make videos on games that a lot of people don't always talk about, you know? Like, I made a video on Zelda randos because, like, people have played Zelda randos, but they haven't really, like, fully talked about them from what I can tell. I made a video on, like, nap spots, like my top 10 napping locations. I made a video about a really obscure Australian television series.
The fiends here are only monsters.
But I definitely intend to talk more about Final Fantasy as time goes on. I do adore most of the, like, a good chunk of the franchise. What's going on, Kai? I never realized how similar the walk animations of this game is to Mass Effect's. Oh yeah. This game came out after Mass Effect 1. That's a lot of wolves! Let me know if the volume is okay. Sometimes I feel like I make the volume too quiet. Dude, is this guy fucking whipping on me? Ow! Come here. Ah! Get out of here. Dude, you're being rude. There's so many. I don't know why she's not moving. Oh, she is. Yeah, Wynn's kind of bugged. Wynn has not picked up her staff. Hello, Kai. I'm glad that you were able to make it in. Game's a bit louder than your mic, but I only have one headphone. Let me turn it down a little bit, just a smidgen. And turn up my mic a little bit more. That should be good right there. Is that good? Is that a little better? The only problem is that I always accidentally make the game way too quiet. I hope that's better. Okay. So I went up this way. I should take out my wolf. Hi! Work has been sucky. Oh, dude. I feel like work is worse at the beginning of the year. A lot of shit is harder to deal with when you get to the beginning of the year. But I hope that you can vibe for a little bit, whether you're on break. I'm assuming that you're on break. But yeah, welcome in. As I was saying before, to those that are new here, I stream every Tuesday and Thursday. I want to go straight. Yeah, I stream every Tuesday and Thursday. Right now on Tuesdays, we're playing Terraria for the new update. And then Thursdays, I play through Dragon Age. I will probably also be streaming this Sunday, a little bit later into the night, to make up for our Terraria stream being cut on Tuesday, because I lost power. And I was pissed. Get his ass. Oh, he's so done. There we go. Out of the way, big boy. No loot in the bear? That's fine. I started your Terraria vid right before I clocked in today. That's so dope. I love the Terraria video so much. The Terraria video is really where I locked in with the editing. I want to go around the other way. Yeah, I went the wrong way. Like my rando video, which was my first one, which is somehow my most popular video, is great and it's like charming, but there's something about it that kind of irks me in terms of like my line delivery. But the Terraria video, I feel like, is like my formula. Like the Terraria video feels like a Starla video, if that makes sense. know where I'm... Okay, I kind of know where I'm going, but I don't remember the skeleton being here. Fancy vase? Fancy vase? However you pronounce it. But no, I love the Terraria video. I don't know, there's something charming about it. I'm sorry, does it... It feels like... the layout... Fucking me? Why are they... Werewolves, please. Take both of your thumbs, stretch them like that, and then go back. Straighten your posture, dog. Damn. Hello. I'm curious, though. Was there a reason for all the normal boots references in the Final Fantasy 13 video? I loved them, but I'm just curious. I didn't realize I had made so many references to normal boots, but now that I think about it, yeah. I grew up with that era. I talked about it a little bit at the beginning of the stream, actually, but I grew up with, like, watching JonTron, The Completionist, Peanut Butter Gamer, and Pro Jared, and then also a few of the Hidden Block people, like Brutal Moose, Space Hamster, and Youngtown. And a lot of their style of comedy and editing and the things that they talk about, I've kind of used to inspire a lot of my editing. I feel like it's pretty prevalent in the Terraria video, actually, but Normal Boots has just been on the mind because I want my next video to be a commentary on how your content can grow and change, and I'm using the Normal Boots people as an example. So, yeah, I didn't realize I had put so many Normal Boots reference in there until it started to get pointed out to me. Because, yeah, there are, like, 3 JonTron references, and then PBG shows up. And there's also, like, a tongue-in-cheek reference to Pro Jared in the clone shot section, too. Yeah, no, they've just been on the mind. I'm glad, you know what? I'm honestly happy that people are bringing it up, though, because it's kind of bringing up a conversation, you know? I love Normal Boots. I always did. I miss that Core 4 era for real. I know they didn't all turn out well, but it's nostalgic, you know? A lot of people were fans of, like, a YouTube collab thing called Lunch Club. If you know of the Call Me Carson situation, you might know what I'm referring to. Normal Boots was my lunch club. That's kind of what it is. I thought werewolves were savage beasts.
We are beasts, but we are no longer simple and mindless.
Okay, but that's why. I've had them on the mind. I rewatched quite a few old PBG videos. I loved them when I was younger, and they still hold up. I love Peebs so much. I am still actively subscribed to him and his Peebs channel where he goes and, like, eats a bunch of food or goes and stays at a mall for 24 hours. Peebs is, like, my #1 YouTuber that I've been watching since, like, 2013. I am a loyal Peebs fan, for sure. You sound as if you hate the Dalish a great deal.
That we do. How dare they send you here against us? Turn and leave while you still have the chance.
I would prefer to talk to you. I mean you no harm.
Was it not Zathrian who sent you? He wishes only our destruction, never to talk.
I want to know more about this wolf.
Witherfang is the first.
That's so awesome. I'm loving these guys' idle animations. Yeah, no, they're like, why are they standing like that, bro? You guys look like that one vine of the guy putting the wolf mask on, and then it's like, now look down, and he looks down, and it's like, you know what I'm talking about? That's what these guys remind me of. I would like to meet with him in Parlay. This is my favorite game of all time. Dragon Age Origins is my favorite game of all time. I'm very happy to be playing it, and I'm excited to be working on a video for it. We're actually going to be playing through it twice. Because this is one of those beautiful games where your choices actually matter. And even, like, the smallest things that you do have consequences. And so we're doing, like, a good run where I do everything the way that I normally did, done. And then we're doing an evil run where I just kill everybody and give them the worst possible ending that they could have. I don't want to fight, but I'm not retreating.
I do not wish to
That's fine.
Come, brothers and sisters, let us retreat. The forest has eyes of its own, and it will deal with intruders as it always has.
Get a back brace, asshole. Damn, son. I'm following behind you. Okay, disappear into the sun. See if I care. Hello. Bitch. My god, you guys are aggressive. Holy Jesus. Mother of God. Pray for our sinners. Now when you're paralyzed, get fucked! Amen! Where am I going? Aha. God, you guys are aggressive. Werewolf pelts are good. Very good to sell. Yo, Dagon.
Who come?
You look like Tamlin. What happened to you?
We were sent to find Witherfang.
I've got a coworker who plays these games non-stop. I've been meaning to get around to playing Dragon Age Origins, but just haven't done it yet. That's understandable. Take the hunter back to the Dalish camp. Dragon Age Origins is one of those games that I feel like both gets a good and bad rep. I've been seeing a lot of controversy around the tactical combat of Origins. If you're not someone that vibes with tactical strategic combat, you might have a hard time with it. I personally don't think it's that bad. It's just a matter of like half common sense, half understanding the jank. I might be able to show it off in a little bit if you if I can get to it fast enough. But like, for example, right? Let's say that Sten and I were in combat, okay? Let's say that Sten and I... Sten, can you turn around, please? Thank you. Did you just call me Kadan? That's very cute. Okay, so let's say Sten and I are in combat, right? We're fighting, we're attacking, right? You can see that I have free movement. I can move around. It's not like a square thing, right? It's not like I have to do this, and then I have to move here, and then I have to move here, right? This is the thing. Just because I have free movement does not mean attacks send off freely, right? Let's say I were to ready an attack, and then Sten were to walk away, okay? That attack is still going to deal damage. It is. Then the reason for that is because if the attack is prompt while I'm in front of you, while the enemy's in front of you, and you turn away, the attack is still going to go through, because when they procced the attack, you were in front of them. And so, like, you're in this tile, they ready the attack is already going in the tile. You moving does not matter, because you were here. A lot of people that played this game do not understand that. And they will be like, they'll run away, and then they'll take damage, and then they'll be like, wait, why did I take damage? I walked away. This is a game from 2009, made by the same people that made KOTOR, I believe, Knights of the Old Republic. It is like free movement, but it is still a tactical RPG. It still matters where you're placed. You can still run from enemies, but if they get you at that point, if they catch you and they do an attack, it does not matter if you're walking away, you will get hit. Area of effect attacks also kind of have that, where like, let's say this was a fireball, okay? Let me just cast it. So let's say I've got Lynn right here, okay? And let's say I want to cast fireball. Lynn's here. She's probably going to want to run up to me, right? So if I go to cast this and she moves, if I cast the spell to hit here and she's already moved, I'm not going to hit her. She has moved away from the area of effect spell. However, if I know she's headed my way, and I kind of know how fast she's going to move, which is pretty easy to tell by running around, if I drop it here, I will hit her. So that would hit. If it were fireball, that would have hit because she would have walked into the area of effect, right? It's like Baldur's Gate. That is another thing that I've seen people complaining about this combat not be able to grasp. They're like, well, if I can get hit, da-da-da-da-da, you know? That's not how that works. So they're walking up to win, they're walking up to me. I can still run away. I can run away from this ogre, but if he prompts the attack, I'm still taking damage, even if I'm no longer there. Same thing with the area of effect. If the ogre runs out of the area of effect, he's run out. That's it. I would need to kill this ogre first. Good. Up we go. Ah! Every time I've seen people criticizing the combat in this game, they will always be like, I walk away and I still take damage. That doesn't make any sense. Or I fire my spell and they just like walk out of it. How come they're not locked into it? Can we all just agree and say that the worst concept of Dragon Age Origins is the combat? No. Is it great compared to like more action-based games? I don't mind it personally, but I can see why it might not be, you know, approved by most, but I don't think it's the worst aspect in the slightest. I'm very particular with strategy RPGs, so it probably won't be my thing, but I don't want to make a judgment on it before I get to play it myself. If you could play it on PC, I might recommend it, but because PC can give you quality of life mods, which might make it a little bit easier, but I've always recommended playing this game on console, because console is just a bit easier to grasp in terms of how the controls work. You get to move with a joystick. In fact, yes, I am playing this on PC, but I'm using controller. Dragon Age Origins does not have proper controller support. It doesn't. I don't know if maybe it does, but not on Steam. I have no idea, but it does not. Why am I not moving? Okay. It does not have proper controller support. I paid a one-time $15 fee. I forgot to talk to the guy about the iron. Hold on. Or about the tree. I had to pay a one-time $15 fee to a program called Rewasd, W-A-S-D, to allow them to remap the PC controls to controller because I hated moving with Rewasd. It felt wrong to me. So I literally have my thumb on the Joy-Con to move around and my other hand on the mouse to move the map. And then when I'm in combat, I take my hand off the mouse, click this stick, and that's how I control it here. That is how I play this game on PC. I already have this on PC? Nice. I respect that. Yeah, I needed to come back because I need to talk to the shopkeeper about the iron bark. That's an awesome control scheme. It's so wonky. It's so incredibly wonky. Because I don't like having to hold to confirm. Like, I can't just... Okay, well, I can. But there's certain things that I can't do while pressing the button. Like, if I click a character... apparently it does work. It doesn't work when I'm in combat. If I want to... like, see, like, right here. I'm pressing A. Not working, right? But if I hold it, that's not gonna work. Oh, there we go. Sometimes I have to double click it, sometimes I have to hold it, but you saw that. You saw that me pressing it didn't matter.
What are you doing?
Hello.
You've warped the wood completely.
So I just get tired of having to hold down A to do anything.
Master Ferrothorn, I think I just used too much heat.
Damn.
You're not smelting ore like a Durgenlin. This is living wood. It requires patience and delicate hands.
It's not this wonky on console. But I could not stand playing this game with WASD. I need a control stick. It just feels better.
Throw away your dead wood and start anew, and I shall
Damn.
speak to our guest, and Darren Atishan friend.
Damn, he's going hard on that hand.
He is still hale, I hope.
Yeah, he's fine when I last saw him.
That is good to hear. Your clan is more familiar to us than most.
Mm-hmm.
Since we do not stray far from each other in this land. I met your father, for he was once keeper of your clan. You carry many of his features.
He spoke at a gathering, telling the clans that more of us need to voyage into the Shemlin world and learn their ways.
Oh.
He would be proud to see his daughter a Grey Warden, I think.
Thank you. That's kind of you to say.
Our people speak so little of them.
My break's about up, but it's been really fun getting to hang out. Yeah, absolutely, Kai. I hope the rest of the stream goes great. Thank you for the stream, and thank you for the Final Fantasy 13 video. Thank you so much for popping in, Kai. I'm glad that you were able to make it. I do, like I said, stream every Tuesday and Thursday, so whenever you're able to pop by, it would be awesome to see you. Thank you for the follow, and have fun at work. I hope that it's okay with you. You know, the work, I mean, not like, okay, you'll be fine. Just have a good day. You seem quite advanced in the old craft, Master.
What little of the craft I've learned has been passed on to me through generations. Such is the time it has taken us to learn.
Have a good night.
Lost. I do not make bows as fine as Master Islands, perhaps, but might have caused more than one.
I don't speak the language of the people very well. You'll learn that too as time goes on. I'm very eloquent when I'm able to write down my words.
It grows only in this forest. Ironbark.
Yes.
The keeper has forbidden us from entering the forest to collect the wood. This means I cannot make our finest crafts for years to come.
Yeah, I can get it. What if I found it?
I would be hesitant to ask it of you, but if you should come across Ironbark, I suppose there would be no harm in gathering some. It is blue and very distinctive.
Got it.
You can only harvest the bark which has fallen off the tree from age. Now, if you find some, bring it to me, and I will craft it for you.
Very well, thank you.
That would please me, so long as our hunters come first.
I would like to barter with you.
I am no merchant.
Well, I'm still bartering with you, I guess. I am no merchant is really funny. No, I'm still happy with what I have. Right. A lot of gifts here. All right. Before we run in... Okay, I think the painted ball goes to Alistair, if I'm correct.
Oh, thank you.
It doesn't. Okay, that's fine.
Very nice.
All right, well, before we move forward, I do want to kick in to our 15-minute break. I'll let the music in the game keep playing, but we're going to take 15 minutes so that I can feed my cats and stuff. Now is the time to go get a drink, go get a snack, go to the bathroom, pull the wedgie out of your ass, whatever you got to do. It is 8:15. We will meet back at 8:05 or 9:05, I believe. See you at 9:05 or 9:10. Either way, count to whatever gets to 15 minutes and then come back. Whenever I come back and I have to, like, turn all my stuff back on, I remember the time, every time I'd come back to my computer on Zoom and, like, break would be over, I would hear the, okay, class, it's time for everybody to put their cameras back up. So, okay, class, it's time for everybody to put their cameras back on. Welcome back. Welcome in. Did everybody have a good break? You know, that kind of thing. All right. I think I'll go for another hour or so. I might be able to get it finished. Welcome back, yo. What's going on? Yo. Such a stupid stim I've built up from that name. Fed the cats. Got a little bit more Diet Coke. Just one more can, so it's not completely full. You know. But yes, yes, back in we go. You know what's been annoying lately? Stream Elements isn't updating my top gifters. Domo should not be at 62. I think he should be at 64. And it just won't update anymore. Just at all. And it's kind of frustrating because I can't really find a good alternative for Stream Elements, but I've been wanting to ditch Stream Elements in terms of, like, the alerts and with the things shown on stream, but I have not been able to find a good alternative, and it's extremely frustrating. Welcome back. Thanks for the vid, by the way. Gave me something to do while slacking at work. You watched it at work? That's really funny. Welcome in. Thank you for watching the video. I'm really happy that people have been enjoying it. Oh, you can barely hear me. Hold on. What I was trying to say is thank you for watching the video at work. Whoops. Let's knock that down a peg. Did my fucking controller disconnect again? That's still really loud. Hold on. Like there. That might be better. How is my controller still not connected? Oh, Rewas just closed. That explains it. I work in TV and I'm not paid enough to pay attention. Hello, Al Wolfie. We have the same headphones. Are close? Hell yeah. Is that how you pronounce it? Al Wolf? Wolfa. Alpha Wolf. How the fuck? I can't read. Alfalfa. Like alfalfa? Alfalfa. Hello, Owl. I'll just call you Owl. Unless you want me to say the whole username, in that case, I'm just gonna call you Owl. Welcome in. Hi. Hi, Hells. As well. Welcome in, welcome in. Trying to get this working. Okay, it's working. We're good. We're back. You gonna do anything? There we go. Ah! Is that is a new one, I won't lie. Owl is fine. What did I say? That's what it says, right? Alfalfa? Is that not what it's meant to say? I'm sorry, I don't read him so well. Despite me making videos for a living, I don't speak and I don't read very well. Welcome in. Hello. Alfalfa. Yeah, that's what I said. I've returned like carpet. Hello, Christy. Everybody welcome in. New hair looks great, by the way. Thank you. It doesn't look as good with the headphones as it does off. I feel like there's a bit more you can hear in my headphones. I feel like there's a bit more going on when the headphones are off. The headphones make my head look bigger. That's kind of what it is. Not reading is a requirement for a successful streamer. I would love to be a successful streamer. I was talking to Midnight Underground about that the other night. Actually, about like when we get like if we think we're ever gonna get to that point of like being a well-known name. And while I'm only really able to do this because I make content, I would love being Jared19 is how you win at Twitch, I think. Well, maybe I should like get a lobotomy. That might be the way to go. Do you think that's what Mr. Beast had to do to become Mr. Beast? They had to get a lobotomy? I can do that. I can do that. But yeah, the hair looks a little bit nicer, I feel like, without the headphones. But it feels more like me now. I'm very happy to have the, it shorter. But hello, welcome in, Owl. It looks better without the headphones, but it still looks great with them on. Thank you, I appreciate that. I was almost tempted not to wear these headphones today, actually. Oh, I paralyzed you. Nice. Good. Good. Get out of that! Okay. There we go. I don't even know if I'm hitting him. Oh, there he is. Get a lobotomy, maybe you will fuck with Breath of the Wild. That's crazy. I mean, I feel like I've talked about it before, but I don't hate Breath of the Wild. I just don't enjoy open world games, so it wasn't a super enjoyable Zelda experience for me. Drink water. You got it sprung. Welcome in. Welcome in. Welcome in everybody that just popped in. You got here right at the tail end of the break, so it's like perfect timing. I've had this weird thing with my top left wisdom tooth where like there's a little bit of an extra piece of the tooth that's been stabbing into this part of my gums and my cheek. And it's like, if I move my jaw a certain way, I can feel it, and it feels a little bit weird. And that's all I have to say. There's your Starla update. Gonna watch you while I continue playing Skyward Sword because I need to exercise. I need the exercise. Look at you. It's like you got your own climate. Owie? Yeah, it feels weird. Youch? Yeah, it feels weird. Can't you see me? I'm an elf. Hello.
Long ago, the elves roamed free, their numbers few and passing fast, until one eve we saw their last.
Okay.
Allow me a moment to welcome thee. I am called the Grand Oak.
My favorite fictional tree. Forgot the Giving Tree. I love this guy. Yeah, Wynn's hand is broken, by the way. She's just, like, permanently stuck with her hand out like this. That tooth thing sounds awful. It's not terrible. It's just something I've noticed since yesterday. But I don't want to get my wisdom teeth out. What are you exactly?
I am an elder oak and nothing more.
Sick. I'm not gonna lie, I forgot you were playing Dragon Age because I saw a party and you were fighting tree demons, and I'm like, did we just move over to an MMORPG? What happened? It controls a lot like an MMORPG in terms of like the tacticalness of it. Okay.
Perhaps I was a spirit then, a wandering thing drawn.
Dude, he's like dancing.
But then that spirit
Do that animation again of you dancing.
Since then, a tree is all I.
All right. You're much more than just a tree.
There are many just as I. But mad they are, I shall not lie. A spirit trapped within a
Trying to move my chair. It's just when I see a party fighting evil tree people, it's first associated with fantasy MMOs. That's fair, yeah. No, I know what you're talking about. Can I get my pants around this wire, please? Thank you. Dude, he's jiving. Me too, dog. Sometimes you do miss the rage, though. Why do you speak in rhymes?
I do not know. Why dost thou not?
I don't got the brain rot.
Words seem plain, a mundane lot.
That's rude.
Perhaps a poet's soul's in me. Does that make me a poetry?
A poetry. Yes, I get it.
It was but a simple jest, a jibe to entertain my...
It's tree law, duh. It's what you gotta do. And if you become a tree, there's only two things that you can do. Kill people or spit bars. This man chose the bars. What's this boon you mentioned?
I have but one desire.
Despite all my rage, I am still just a tree with a sage. He who tree must bust a rhyme. You can't spell bark without B-A-R. And you want it back, I take it.
All I have is my being, my seed. Without it, I am alone.
You know what you sound like? You sound like the kind of men that want the picket fence dream. All I have is my seed, my legacy. Where would I find this thief? Third option is to sit around telling an elf boy he's going to be sick with a blue sword. Yeah. Yeah, true, true. I totally know what you're referencing. Blue sword. Is that a fucking Dragon's Quest reference or something? I'll help you.
Go to the east to find this man. I shall await. Do what
Is that a... Wait, that's a Zelda reference. Okay, yeah, blue. I guess I forget that in most iterations, the Master Sword is blue. Hello, camp. This campsite appears remarkably intact. The tents and bedrolls are covered with leaves, but dry and whole. What this guy actually needs is to grab a drink. He does seem very parched. The fire pit smokes and possesses embers through enough to build into a small flame. There are no signs of any inhabitants.
This is strange. The werewolves would not use such a camp, would they? Whoever this belongs to must be nearby.
It could belong to the elves. Perhaps they will return? You get no hint of danger, though it strikes you as odd that the camp is abandoned. Perhaps searching the camp will give more clues as to its nature. I'm gonna make a quick little F5 save there. Let's look at this bed. You look inside the tent and are surprised by how dry and cozy it feels. It is clean but empty. What a pleasant place to rest your head.
The elven hunters didn't set this up. How strange.
I know you said it's broken hand, but it looks like Wynn is an underpaid barista eternally ready to hold a cup of joe. I hadn't mentioned it earlier, but she looks like that meme of like the people at the party and then the guy is in the corner with the cup of in his hand and it's like, they don't know my tummy hurt and I'm being brave. She looks like she's doing that. We can't sleep here. We need to go. It takes all your strength to step back from the tent. A wave of weariness washes through you, despite your efforts to resist it. Alright, what's going on with this fire pit? You examine the remains of the fire pit. It has been unattended for several hours at most. The embers draw you in, almost hypnotizing you.
There is something odd here. The way the fire draws the eye.
Stay alert. This could be some kind of trap. Unable to resist its strange siren call, you trudge back to the tents and quickly collapse and drift into a blissful sleep. Yeah, wake the fuck up, Wynn. Wake the fuck up, everyone. Oh. Oh, I don't have any stamina. Interesting. There you are. Okay. Whew. Stomach hurt? For real. With the shade destroyed, the fog seems to lift. The camp that was here is ancient, and the remnants of the shade's victims all lie as if sleeping still.
How long has that spirit lingered there? And how many has it preyed upon? I shudder to think of it.
Damn. I like to get that encounter because it gives you access to this chest. Oh, he actually dropped something. I think this is where the Dalish camp went. Doesn't that trap give injuries as I told you so? Yeah, but we're going to find a companion that can heal it, so I'm not going to use any injury kits. I found my HDMI adapter so I can actually use the full screen for my Wii that it has natively, but for some reason doesn't like using the standard AV cables. Oh. Interesting. I have a splitter that I bought years ago for the sake of being able to play my retro consoles on my flat screen. Or not my flat screen, like my big TV in the living room. Because it doesn't have AV cables. And I got it, and I have never used it nor tested it. I think my friend Komodo came over once and plugged it in, though, and confirmed that it works. Because I do remember her at some point plugging it into the big screen and being able to play it. But I don't remember... I've never used it. Like, I literally got it for, like, a good amount of money, and I haven't even used it yet. Man, I'm learning stuff on today's stream. Yeah, there's someone here that can heal us for free. And so I'm not using the injury kits. I think that's what you're referring to. I don't know. We should be able to get to the temple within the next hour. I usually don't use it because of the fact that I have a CRT to play AV games. I would love a CRTV. My mom might have one, but I'm afraid to ask. Only because I feel like she's gonna make it a thing where it's like, how much do you want for it? And then it's like, I don't really want to have to pay like $400 for a TV. I would like out, please. Thank you. Ow. Ow! Stop picking on me. Ow! My God. Little tree asshole. Little trasshole. For fucking real, bud. Alright, this guy is, I think... That's a bear. Yeah, that's what I'm learning about. Yeah. Fuck. Okay, hold on. I gotta find him. Okay, killed that guy. Ow. Haha. Get his ass. Yeah. Let me get the skeleton. Oh, is this the warrior with the shield? Yeah. Okay, maybe it's this way. No. This is the hermit, right? No, this isn't the right way. Wait, yes it is. There he is. This guy. Excuse me. This guy. Hello. This is why we talked to Win earlier.
Turn back, please. These woods are a danger to those who do not know the paths.
Anirin?
Wait, I remember your face. But younger, more impulsive, stern. Win?
I thought they had killed you.
They very nearly did. The Templars found me while I was searching for the Dalish. They ran me through and left me for dead.
I brought this on you. Oh, I was a dreadful mentor, harsh and impatient. I am sorry for the way I treated you.
I've put that behind me, and you should too. I didn't fit in with the
Her hand being frozen is really funny. What's funny is that my game looks better at 720 option instead of the 1080 option. My TV upscales the game to give it anti-aliasing sorta, and it's really funny. Yeah. Sometimes those older games don't look good with the hella, like, thick XD textures.
He was always kind to me.
Oh yeah, we met Irving.
I will consider your proposal, and perhaps I will speak with Irving. However, I promise nothing. Now, it is getting late and you have much to do. You should be on your way.
Can you heal me? Or actually, we could stay longer if you want.
No, we've spent enough time on my personal affairs. It is time for us to move on.
Yeah, but...
Look at this. It's the hardened sap of a tree native to this forest. It's been something of a lucky charm for me, and now I want you to have it.
Very well. I'm grateful. May your gods smile on you, Anirin.
Very cute. Yeah, so this guy I'm pretty sure should be able to give us a free heal.
Is there something I can do?
Can you tend to my wounds?
Of course. Let me see.
And boom. Free heals. So now I can steal from this guy. Does he get mad at me if I steal from this chest? No, you don't. Hey. No. I'm gonna exploit this on my playthrough. Yeah, just that's what another reason why I go to the Fade Tower first is to get win. Because leveling up win like as much as possible makes it a lot easier. And then if you can give her all the wine that you've been collecting, which if you go to the taverns early game, you've been getting a lot of the wine, she'll be able to open up to you faster. You ask her about her regrets, and then you've got a Naren here in the Brecilian forest, which makes traversing around and keeping, like, your equipment much easier. Hold on, human, I have some questions for you.
Questions, always questions.
Yeah.
They say it was questions that made me mad. Well, it'll do the same for you. Ask a question and you'll get a question, but give an answer and you'll receive the same.
Okay.
Oh, I do so love to trade.
You want me to answer a question?
Wouldn't I have to ask you a question first?
Isn't that a question?
Would you know a question if it was asked?
Are you mocking me?
I don't know. Are you mocking me?
This is ridiculous.
No, that is not a question. And if it be an answer...
I could have kept that going in real life.
I've not asked. Have you no sense for the rules?
Be careful, Grey Warden. This is no ordinary man. He is a mage.
What an asshole. Fun fact, the Xbox original was technically the first HD console, because it could go up to 1080. Hell yeah, dude, Team Xbox. Then would you like to ask me a question?
I think it is your turn to ask, is it not?
Do you have anything to trade?
Let's see. I'll trade you an acorn, a helmet I found, or a book I finished reading years ago, provided you have something interesting in return.
I want to trade for the acorn. That's not what I meant.
If you want, but that's all I can say about that. An answer for an answer.
Wait, I didn't want to... fuck, I wanted to trade for the acorn. Do you want to ask me another question?
May I? Oh,
fuck.
I think I might. Now, what shall be the first? Oh, yes.
No.
What is your name?
My name is Lynn.
So you claim. They sent you, didn't they? But you're too tricky, and you're trying to fool me. Well, I'm on to you, just so you know. But it is your turn to ask now. Ask. Ask away. I dare.
I want to trade.
Let's see.
I want the acorn.
Oh, and what do you have to trade for the acorn?
How about a book?
A book, eh? What sort of book?
This book on elven history?
Elven history, you say? That might make for good reading by the moonlight. Or it'll be better than using leaves. Give me that. There. Now that's done. What else have you got on your agenda?
Alright, bye.
Oh, I see. You're going to report to them now, are you?
Sure.
Fine. Goodbye.
But... Is it my turn? Alright, there you go. I don't know what that was about. Oh, this guy and this acorn. I already got the acorn. Did anybody just pop up on stream of me doing that? Hi, Aniran. Bye, Aniran. Imagine telling the elves that you traded their history book for an acorn. That's a crazy man told you he'd use for toilet paper. I needed the acorn and I didn't want to fight him. Oh, I paralyzed him. Let's go. Oh, I guess I'm going up. Here we go. A totally normal Dragon Age dance-off. Well, I don't know. He was getting stiffy with it. What was that slide? No, let him go. Oh, I'm going up again? Alright, second time's the charm. Woo! Bitch. You guys gonna do a cool pose too, or just stand there like a lemon? That's fine. Yeah, you can force them to let... If you're, like, stunned or overwhelmed, you can stun them back and it'll let them go. Another thing that people claim is, like, impossible. I need to quick save here, because this is going to be a difficult segment. The air seems unnaturally cold around this ancient tombstone. Runes of warding are carved into the surface. Oh, these guys do come to life in the other mode. Ow. I'm dealing with all the skeleton guys. Oh, you've got him. Nice. Oh, when? Yeah, gonna need some heals. Okay. Oh. Damn. Oh, you're hitting hard. When? That's not... No. Thank you. Oh. Okay, we can live. Yeah, we got this. Let's go. Way easier than the fight at the tower. We're a lot more prepared now. Big Ogre grabs your armored companion. What do? Let it happen or cast pocket sand? That is exactly what it is.
Here I am.
Shield bash also works. Anything that... Thank you. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Yeah, that's way fucking better than the fight we had at the tower. We got our ass beat at the tower. Let's do magic. No, let's do... Yeah, we'll do magic. Okay. Staff focus? No. Wait, what does that get me, actually? To damage from basic attacks? No. I want... this. So we can start working towards getting her fireball. Since that would be a really stupid thing to give her on normal mode, but we're gonna do it anyways. Okay, so I have the acorn. I have... Oh, hello, bear I avoided a couple minutes ago. Oh, there's more of you. I didn't know that. Hello. Let's try that. There we go. Oh, this bear is so dead. This is just disappointing. I feel bad for you, bro. I'm sorry. Where is Goldilocks, BioWare? For fucking real. I mean, once I unlock the ability to summon the bear, I'll be Goldilocks. Warden Goldilocks is actually kind of funny. Okay, we have ventured out pretty much everywhere. Oh, I didn't go down. I do need to go down. It do go down. Brother, it goes down. That's the barrier. Okay, so I go this way. I like to go everywhere in these games. Oh, right, this is where Delilah is. You guys are sure taking a long time to get over here. Christ. Ow. Holy... I don't think I'm gonna... Get off of me! God damn. You won't attack your friend here? That's fair. Oh, there you go. Yeah, help me out here. What are you munching on? That was a weird animation loop that he was going through. I couldn't figure out what he was doing. He was like... Should I wonder... I can't save Delilah by not talking to her, right? I'm assuming you can't. I'll get her the scarf, yeah. I'm assuming you can't. Hello.
Help. Listen. I am not the mindless beast I appear to be.
What happened to you?
I am cursed. Turned into this creature. The curse, it burns in me. I fall into the forest. The werewolves, they took me in, but I had to return. I had to.
God.
Careful. These werewolves might have laid a trap for us or something. You never know.
You are.
I mean, we've just killed a bunch of them, so I don't think so.
I am as well. Or I was. Until I changed. Please. Tell me. Have you seen my clan?
Your keeper was the one who asked me to venture out here.
The keeper sent you?
Just had a thought. It would be kind of neat if there was a werewolf debuff. You had a... If there was a werewolf debuff, you had a minuscule chance of getting that persisted until the end of the questline. Maybe a penalty to willpower. Oh, you mean like there was a chance that if you were attacked, you would have the curse and it would give you a debuff and you had to like end the curse to lose it? I thought that they were going to do something like that. Have you seen them? I thought that they were going to do something like that. That would be kind of cool, but I feel like it would get frustrating if you came here first. Brecilian Forest, in my opinion, seems to be the easiest out of the 4 locations that you go to, between Redcliffe, Orzammar, the tower, and the forest. I feel like the forest is the easiest. But it also has some of the best loot. Okay. Oh, he's sad. Forest is low-key pretty easy because encounters are less dense in numbers, though I think tower is supposed to be the first based on the enemy level range. The game seems to... I spoke to Atheros, he's worried about you. The game seems to really want to push you to Redcliffe, and I know why, but I don't like going to Redcliffe first. I always go to Redcliffe last. I feel like if you play on casual mode, you can handle the Fade first. If I were to ever play this game on normal mode again, I don't know if I'd go to the Fade first. I feel like I'd come to the Forest first, or I'd do all the DLCs. Alright, I'll kill you. Let me just get out my cutscene dagger. Damn. I'm sorry, Delilah. Me when I fucking throw up. Okay. I like how there's so many Hala. There's not that many in the console version, so I'm only used to seeing like 1 or 2 out here. There are a bunch of them in herds. Redcliffe will be after Forest or last on my current run. Yeah, I want that stupid helmet for saving everyone. I don't even need it. I got the helmet of Honleith. That's the actual best helmet in the game. Yes, it is. You get the helmet regardless if you save absolutely everybody. But what I usually do is if I have a spirit healer in the party, I wait for them to get to like level 12 or level 15. It's one of those. I wait to get this spell, Cleansing Aura, at level 14, because in the console version, you cannot heal NPCs that are not part of your party. So in the console version, you can't choose to heal one of the soldiers with the heal or the group heal spell. Cleansing Aura is the only way to keep everybody healing. In the PC version, that's changed, but Cleansing Aura makes it much easier to make sure that absolutely everybody survives the fight in Redcliffe. But I'm pretty sure as long as not everybody... Oh. As long as there's someone alive by the end of Redcliffe, I'm pretty sure you get the helmet. I'm pretty sure. I could be wrong, or that could be the difference between the PC and the console version. Holy fuck. Yeah, you guys wait your turn. Don't worry, we got it. There you go, you're on your way. Damn, this guy's getting fucked up. Maybe you guys should have, you know, practiced this ambush a little bit more. Sorry, buddy. You're dead. No, you're not. Uh-oh. Yeah, let's keep you stunned. Oh, and you're paralyzed. Love to see it. Nice. I don't even need it. Yeah, I don't have a note-taking emote, so pretend I'm using one. I know way too much about this game, I'm sorry. I wish that I had more emote spaces, because I have so many emote ideas, like Starla, like a Starla's yapping emote or something like that. We also don't really have a proper waving emote. We have clapping and we have laughing, but I don't have waving. I'm going the wrong way. Oh, I apparently missed this elf route. But I've already run out of all of my emotes spaces, so I don't feel like I can add any more. This is an exit, right? Yeah. I go this way. And down, yeah. I remember now, I remember. Hello. I got it. I feel like werewolves don't enjoy in strategy meetings, so all the ambushes are probably impromptu. I just liked how a single normal wolf and a single werewolf were just like standing over there. Is this the acorn you seek? I got him a seed! Yeah.
This cannot pass without reward. I shall give what little I can afford. Keep this branch of mine with thee, and pass
Snatch waist on him. Yo, body type goals.
wish thee well.
Summer bod.
Thou brought my sadness to an end. May the sunlight find you. Thy days be long, thy winters kind, and thy roots be strong.
Spit yo shit, king. Go off, sis. Alright, awesome. I don't know if I enjoy the backtracking of Brecilian Forest. I don't mind it, but I feel like it could have been done a little bit better. I'm not using a speed mod for this game either. I thought about doing it, but I wanted to keep as little mods as possible. Tree's body is low-key T. Get it, girl. Get it. Slay queen, yas. For real, on God, no cap. Yeah, see? Shield bats can sometimes free your allies from an enemy's grasp. We just did that earlier. Okay, thank you for the information. I'd like to be playing. Thank you. I'm gonna drop another quick save. Yeah, see, there's so fucking many of these things. There are not that many. You'll see it when we go to the console version. There are not that many. And it's kind of funny. Yeah, me too, bro. Down. Alright, through the barrier. Let me spawn in my wolf friend again. I didn't mean to drink a potion, but I guess that's fine. It's one potion, I'll live. I'm getting stiffy. There we go. The Grand Oaks branch allows you to pass the barrier. Hello. No. Yeah. You told me not to come. I was already coming. You can't just tell me not to do that. It's part of, it's the imperative of the quest is to come. All right? Sorry. Sorry. You don't actually expect me to leave, do you? I told you I was going. When I played this, the only mod I used other than the stability patch was the one that made the dog not take up a party slot. I thought about implementing that, but I prefer having the bear. When me and my brother used to play this game, we'd yell, "Holla at your boy!" every time we saw Holla. I love that. Holla at your boy. Boy, boy. What will you do to stop me, exactly?
We are not afraid of you, intruder.
Dude, even your feet are fucked up. Your posture sucks and you walk on your toes. Are all these werewolves autistic? Oh, am I fighting? Okay. Out of my way. Oh, this one's dead. Get fucked. Hold on, I want everybody to fight a different werewolf. There we go. So now we got the experience for killing all of the werewolves, but not him. I love doing that. When you know that attacking a certain enemy will reset the encounter, I like killing all the enemies around them because you get the most amount of experience. I don't think there's a way to check if you get the experience regardless of the encounter or not. So I like to be safer than sorry. Okay. We got another one of these fights. If I have to run back to Anirin, I will. We'll be stopping stream before we go into the temple. Sick.
I'm ready.
I'm sure you are. Okay. What do I need? Dex 12 and Dex 26. Okay. All right, let's go. She's a real gamer, for real. You gotta maximize on your profits. Familiar warding runes are carved into this tombstone. Let's go. Oh, the stun that kicks in again. You are not using that bow. There you go. Get his ass. Okay. Oh, God. Yeah. I'm out of stamina. Oh, God. Get his ass. Oh, he's paralyzed. Get him. Oh, God, Sten. Okay. Uh-oh. That's not good. I can survive this. We can survive this. We got it. Damn, Sten. Whew. Okay. Sten, drink some Hawaiian red fruit punch, please. Dude, drink your Kool-Aid. Sir?
You called.
Yeah, I just wanted to make sure you drink your Kool-Aid.
As you wish.
Hell yeah, dude. Eventually, we'll get to the point where we can buy out and make all of the lyrium potions we need, and so I can keep Wynn overpowered.
We are invaded. Intruders have deceived their way into
Protect the lady! Alright. Did you guys hear that voice crack just now? Alright. Alright, guys. Okay. No. We are saving and quitting here. I am saving and quitting here. I don't know what I was about to say. Yeah, there, that's the name of the save. Alright. Good night. Hell yeah, dude, this was a lot of fun. I'm glad to be back. For those of you that haven't seen the video, it's out. It's on the YouTubes. It's on the Twittos. It's not on Twitter. It's on YouTube. I'm sure there's some comments on Twitter, though. I don't know. But, did I just say Twitto? I might have. Anyways, thank you everybody so much for being here. Thank you for popping in. Thank you, Skunga, for the first gifted sub of the month. Really appreciate it. I should be back on Tuesday. I might try to do a stream on Sunday. I might. I'm not too sure yet. I want to make up for the Terraria stream that was cut on Tuesday, so I might be live with Terraria Sunday night. It'll be late Sunday, though. It'll be like after 9 or after 10 p.m. So if you've got work in the morning or you're busy on a Sunday night, no worries. It'll just be to make up for the stream that got cut on Tuesday. And of course, we'll still be playing Terraria on Tuesday as well, no matter what happens. But thank you everybody so much for being here. I'm going to raid out to Midnight Underground. Midnight, good friend of the channel. He's playing full throttle right now. And I like to raid him on Thursdays because, like, my schedule kind of ends when his begins. And yeah, he's a good friend. I haven't seen Full Throttle before. It'll be cool, it'll be fun, it'll be funky. Please go give Midnight some love. Really appreciate it. If you got a raid and run, that's totally fine. Thank you everybody so much for being here. Thank you for chatting, for you know, keeping me company. I'm really glad that you guys have been liking the new video. It looks like it's about to surpass the top 10 napping video in views, so very exciting to see how successful this video is. Tell your friends about it. Tell your friends about my streams. Let's get more people in here, get more people chatting and vibing, you know, playing cool games, showing off some cool things. And stay tuned for some stuff in the Discord about the Patreon content and a potential future Minecraft server. Until then, thank you everybody so much for being here. I hope you have a great Valentine's Day weekend, whether you're spending it with family, a special someone, doing something with your friends, or just kicking back with some pizza. Treat yourself. Or don't conform to capitalistic societies. It's up to you. Anyways, send some love to my friend Derek. I hope you have a great night. I hope you have a fantastic weekend, and I will see you sometime next week, whether Sunday or Tuesday. Bye!